It's so hard to trust. Heartfelt music.
Man.
Let's
get real out here, eh?
Heartfelt music. Man. What had happened? Oh, I muted it. That's what happened. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Let's roll up, let's roll one for us.
Let's do that.
There's nothing left to discuss.
One days, man.
This is where we should be. All of my crew with me. And it feels so good to trust.
I straight hit the view button and they asked my what happened?
And as long as we keep this trust, cause without you there is no us. This is love, real love.
How you feeling, man? How you feeling?
And as long as we keep this trust, cause without you there is no us.
I feel you.
I've been through a lot of cliques, a lot of teams, a lot of shit have been dragged out, have been crossed over. I live cream, my mate hips, my team supreme, they fucking with me. Heart feelings of movement. Hebrew is a nation. We kill it. We ain't just doing it, and we chemical with this bond shit. Stick together like an omelet, and my OGs on top of me. They say rain free, but properly. We keep it hot like potpourri. We stay low key like a hockey league. Stay cooking us on like Paula Dean. On blast, can't no witness. Focus, we buy our business, and we killing niggas that witness it. The game fucked up, we fixing it. My team like a pack of pizzas. This ain't living color, we living it. And after this right here, they man kill this shit. The whole world gon' feel this shit. Toast to this. Let's take a roll to this. In time, I've had some friends, but this is where life begins. Let's roll up, let's roll one for us. There's nothing left to discuss. This is where we should be. All of my crew with me. And it feels so good to trust, cause no one can fuck with us. And as long as we keep this trust, cause without you there is no us. This is love, real love. No one can fuck with us. And as long as we keep this trust, cause without you there is no us. This is love, real love.
You are now rocking on Black Radio Atlanta, home of the $5 spin and number one station for independent artists.
We're gonna get some big goals today, okay? Reach my standing goal.
Yeah.
Big goal.
Yo, it's your girl Big Show. When you tuned into the Truth Session, you don't get no realer than this.
Motherfucking right. Goddamn.
We in this thing, man.
Hey, look, man. It's a beautiful evening. It's a Tuesday evening. Wait, you got somebody that shit?
Hey, there we go.
I keep getting this wrong. Wrong mic. Goddamn. That's what it said. Yeah. Wait, turn it down. You all the way down. You down.
Yeah. We in this thing.
All right. So, look, man. We in this guy. On Blast Radio Atlanta.
You know, home of the True Session.
You know.
$5 spin.
$5 spins. Hell yeah. Get out of here, Jason. Stop that. You're jinxing me over here. Look at him. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, we've been doing this shit too long.
Yeah. I'm on that monster today, so.
I'm on that tequila today.
Yeah, I'm on that too. I just threw it in with the monster.
You know, tequila and twisted tea is what we're doing today. Look, man, we got a great show for you today.
Yeah, we got it.
I'm like, man, so I'm super excited about our guests because we got some dope ass guests that's falling through today, man. DeDaProblem. It's the committee. That's how he said it, you know what I'm saying? He gonna be in the building tonight.
Yeah, we got MissPrimRose.
Hell yeah, MissPrimRose, man. And she's so fucking dope, bro. Like, she dope live, and that's how you know you dope. Like, cause when you dope live, you dope for real, for real. It's your phone. It say get away from it. It's our phones. Both our phones. I'm gonna unplug that. There we go. All right.
Hey,
It said, "Hey, get your phone away from me," is what it said. No. Hey, so on the real, oh yeah, man, the guests, DeDaProblem, MissPrimRose, they're gonna be here tonight. I had the honor of seeing MissPrimRose do her sound check for her stage set for the Indie Fresh concert, and yeah, man, she really really dope or whatever. So y'all already know what's going on, man. We're gonna have some wonderful information lined up for y'all. Our topic of discussion today though is inflation.
It's big.
Inflation.
Big boy inflation.
Let me tell you, man. Inflation on the food, man. Inflation on the gas, man. Inflation of motherfuckers' egos around them motherfuckers.
Okay.
Inflation.
I ain't see that.
Inflation. I know that was. I knew. You know what, man? I knew that people wasn't gonna catch that. You know what I'm saying? But bro, inflation. There's just been a whole lot of goddamn inflation around this motherfucker. And so we're gonna chat about that tonight. But before we get into that, you know, we like to play a little music, man. We're gonna wait for some folks to get on into the live and then tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that this is where we at. We right here, All Blacks Radio Atlanta, man. Stone Mountain, Atlanta, Georgia. So y'all already know, man. Y'all fuck with your girl. It's the Truth Session, and this is my brother, Dre Bills, with Love Movie.
Loving you just comes natural to me. Like, I didn't have to think about loving you. Like, it's like second nature. You get what I'm saying? Like, just as much as I breathe every day, that's how I love you. Just
I can't tell. Niggas miss it. They don't even fucking
Girl, you got me. Like you a drug. I can't get enough. Feeling this buzz.
Wanna slide with you.
Girl, you got me. Like you a drug. Feeling my stuff. What is this love?
I'm so high on you.
Girl, you got me I cannot lie. I just can't wait to decide it's gonna be you or not. It's a natural high. I see you be curving them guys. Just tell me what's up. I'm about to push up. You stay sexy as fuck and I'm living it up. Cause you handle your stuff. Yeah, you ain't nothing but love. I must be a Scorpio. Cause you a freak. I like the way you do because you think what you can see. Very educated, but you're seasoned to the street. Got your own shit, but you stay up on the lid. And now I'm feeling nothing but your energy. I'm just trying to tell my niggas you the remedy. If I knew you back when you would've been with me. Like MK, you probably would've finished me. Yeah, must I confess. I like the way you look in some heels in the dress. I know you keep your jeans, some jeans in the cap. When I keep the stance back, I like to watch you from the back. Girl, you trapped, and that's just me, I'm bragging. Let me help you drag that wagon. What you doing later on, I'm asking. I'm couple drinks in, with a flashlight.
I love the person that you are and the support that you give me and the beautiful art that you bring.
Oh, y'all gotta be on one tonight. This monster and this shit right here, this tequila, boy.
You got me. Like you a drug. I can't get enough.
I got another one in the box.
Wanna slide with you.
I had to go too.
Girl, you got me.
Last night,
Like you a drug.
late night, you cut that wood.
What is
You married that hustle,
I'm
cut
so
that
high
wood.
on you.
Man,
I don't even know what I'ma do with you. Sometimes I even wish that it was two of you. So you can go to work and be a me too. Do the perfect everything like me. Basically what I'm saying as I see you. About to go ahead and copy you the cool too. So you can sit back and laugh at all these goofies. Trying to be around us to get a status. I'm probably fucking with you for a long run. You was looking for a I just know you found one. I'm the only one that's drinking from your fountain. You're the only one that's climbing up this mountain. There's a lot of ladies that wish they was you. But it ain't when you come second to me. You're the only one I'm trying to say next to me. Girl, you bless mama shit and you. Yeah, I really love it when you backing me. You used to be a trash star, you were athlete. Swear you got the same body so the Catholic. Just know, ain't nobody coming after me. You and me equals us as basic mathematics. You can have the world quit asking me. And when she kissing me, she do it passionately. Now I can't wait to dive up in the deep sea.
Can't put into words. Shut up.
Everything about you is a special part of your thoughts.
Hey, Joe, is this you, brother?
took y'all motherfucking asses back with that repeat. It's Boogie Don, Kiki, Mellow Cool as fuck, man.
Dice rolling in the trap. Tell your punk ass niggas to stay strapped. Wall rated a nigga, and that's a fact. Stop bluffing a nigga and get some rags. Drop that bad little homie and stop hesitate. Be a nigga, then rob him, now we celebrate. Since the bag got big, the hate got real. Swag got ill, the niggas mad, but they all gon' feel it.
I'm outside, always waiting on the bullshit.
Big grill, big blood, big slime shit.
Wipe your nose when you stinking in the ditch quick.
We kicking those, taking stashes, yeah, we robbing bitch.
Take it back, we added up, we doubled up the lick. Queen Pen, Mafia, real Southside shit. 10 toes on the pussy hoe. Mind your business, I ain't worried about you hoes. Y'all horses lame and you real fucking slow. Put out my 9, yeah, it's time for the smoke. Man, fuck that don't little pussy hoe.
I put the trigger, blood stains on the floor.
I put the trigger, blood stains on the floor. I know y'all thought I wouldn't pull up with smoke.
I feel like
No, man, man, why got the apartment? How you make it that, man?
Just appendix on the floor. Running skinny, hitting loud. They don't want to say your favorite rapper, bitch. I'm the fucking gun. Cross the bridge, you ready to throw just a fat hoe. On the dummy mission, about to lose your flat was old, bitch. Cool as fuck, turning up, get on some beat shit. Every bubble is like a chopper hit this bitch.
I feel like things are getting super hard right now. We just on the other side of that wall, though. That breakthrough. I feel like it's coming.
Kicked out the door.
I feel like it's coming.
Right there.
You are now rocking on Black Radio Atlanta. $1.5 spin, the #1 station for independent artists.
So yeah, man, y'all already know. I told y'all, man, that was that love movie, Dre Bills, 3-Peat, Boogie the Don, man, Kiki, Mellow Cool as fuck. Throwback for y'all ass, man. That was some last year shit, man. I hope y'all on some this year shit, man. Cause we're gonna hit y'all off with the new. You already know it. Right. Hey, look, so man, today we're talking about inflation, man. Inflation is what we're talking about, man. That's Cardi, man. What's up, bro?
Yeah, that's the homie right there.
You know what I'm saying? My homie Scribbles in that bit, bro. I can't believe you locked outside, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. You said, who from? Oh, so man, tonight, because I know y'all just tuned in. Tonight, man, we got DeDaProblem. Yeah. You know, it's the committee. One of scrappy artists. You know what I'm saying? Little scrappy artist coming through, you know, chop it up with us, man. We're gonna talk some good shit to him that I hope leave a lot of our viewers and our listeners with some information that they can carry on to help them with their career and everything. And then, of course, man, we got MissPrimRose stepping in. MissPrimRose, man, she got this indie first concert that she be throwing them, and the shit be crazy. It be bananas, man. I'm like, damn, you did it by yourself. And then, see, what's crazy is when I first went, I just thought she was like over the production of the event. And then I heard her in there doing the sound check, and I'm like, oh shit, man, she sing too. And then I found out, like, oh shit, man, she played the guitar too. And then I'm like, well, damn, man, you just do everything. And she should just be fly, stylish and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, shout out to her or whoever her team is behind her, because, man, she really got the whole package going on over there, man. So I'm very, very excited to have her.
To meet her.
Yeah, man, I'm excited to have her here. And checking in with us, of course. And so, like, today, man, our topic of discussion is inflation. And I know y'all missed the beginning when I was telling y'all, man, about, you know, everything is inflating, man. You know, inflation on the goddamn food, man, that shit is pissing me off, man. Inflation on the food, y'all, man. Inflation on the gas, bro. Inflation of egos. That's what I said. Inflation of egos, man. So, I just want to talk about all the big things that's going on around here, okay? First off, it's crazy as fuck that we paying almost $3 for a bag of chips that used to cost 99 cents. That at least 60% of it is filled with air. Okay, so that's the one thing. That shit got me fucked up.
Can they still call it the dollar menu?
They don't even have a dollar menu now, bro. They don't even have a dollar store. Even the Dollar Tree, bro. Dollar Tree used to have everything for $1, bro. Now everything is $1.25, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Plus the tax on top of that. So it's just like, and then they got $5 items in that motherfucker now too. You know what I'm saying? They like, bro, we're gonna get it from you any which way we can. Like for real, bro. This shit crazy. Fucking gas is like $4 and some change. I drive an SUV. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on here
with these apps and getting this cash back? You better try to get it any way you can. Cause right now,
bro, I am trying to get it any way I can, man. They sticking it to me. I'm about to stick it to their motherfucking ass, bro. Y'all, man, people should be happy I'm not out here sticking it to y'all, man. I can't believe we still the home on a $5 spend. This shit is crazy.
Yeah. Like, and they still not taking advantage.
This shit is crazy. It's really bananas. You know what I'm saying?
Put $5 and get you. You know what I'm saying? That $5 spend can get you
let me
paid
tell you,
on the back end.
$5 these days can't get you shit. But I promise you, it'll get you a spin on Blast Radio Atlanta.
Sure. Definitely, yeah.
Hell yeah. So look, man, the prices is outrageous. And I'm slightly bothered only because I keep seeing these commercials, right? I keep seeing these commercials about the inflation, and they blaming it on Warnock. What's his first name? I can't remember his name. But they're trying to blame it on one of our new senators.
He just got in.
Warnock or whatever like that. And they're like, oh, it's his fault. You know, it's time to vote around here in Georgia and shit like that. And so, you know, so everybody's trying to make it seem like it's this person or that person or whatever like that. Oh, he signed the bill that went to the president. That, man, get the fuck out of here, because a whole lot of other people had to sign that bill in order for that bill to go through. We know one person don't get to make the decision on what goes through and what happened. And so, man, politics is just so crazy to me or whatever, because, you know, everybody want to be the hero when it's a good thing that's going on or whatever, but nobody want to be held accountable when all these crazy things is going on in our communities. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got people shooting up schools, man. People dying every day. And I hate to kind of move away from our subject of inflation, but goddamn, it's an inflation of death too.
That too.
You know what I'm saying? It is an inflation of death in our community. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of that.
You know, exactly. We're gonna have a moment of silence for trouble.
Yeah.
We have a moment of silence for school. Metro Boomin mom.
Yeah.
You know, and her husband or boyfriend, rather. I'm sorry, but he killed her and killed himself. I mean,
what kind of? I don't know. I don't understand.
Look, man, I just don't know what the world is coming to. So I just want to say
and that goes back to mental health.
It definitely do. It goes back to knowing yourself. You know, and loving yourself enough to know that you don't need nothing and nobody. Everything that you need is within you. You know, you were built for everything that is coming before you. Everything that's happened to you and everything that's coming before you, you were made for that. The life that you have lived up to this point has built you for everything that's to come. So everything that you need is innate. It's inside of you. You know what I'm saying? And so you don't need to hold on or feel bitter or be angry or be hurt or be frustrated or be in whatever state of mind enough to make you want to take somebody else's life or your own.
Right.
Or whatever. Because things get bad, but it's never that bad. If you're here, there's a reason why you're here. We all have a divine purpose. And so I just want everybody to know that, man, all this killing and all this nonsense, man, this shit got to stop. This shit is crazy, man. It's getting ridiculous. It's getting redundant. It's like, what's the point of it? You know what I'm saying? And over what? If you're over some of the dumbest shit, bro. If you're over some of the dumbest shit, and now a motherfucker gonna spend the rest of their life in jail for some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Some stupid shit, bro. Get out here and get you some money. Get you some business about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why niggas be hating. Niggas be hating that another motherfucker is out here doing something with themselves. And we got to get away from that, bro.
They feel, I don't know, they get out here and feel like they can't do what the next person did. You know what I'm saying? If they doing it, you can do it too. Shit.
Hey, look, man. The homie...
You just have to work a little bit harder for that shit, but...
My homie Scribbles live in Cali. Okay, and so the homies say we're in a recession.
Yeah.
$8 gas, $2,000 for a 1-bedroom, $100 for a bag of groceries, and this motherfucker locked out her apartment. Shit's ridiculous. Goddamn this. I paid $2,000 rent, and I can't get a motherfucker to come over here and let me in. Yeah. And I'm locked out my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, y'all, this is crazy. Like, and I'm sitting here, man, and I'm talking to my people about what's going on. And we talking about I was talking to my people about this, like this whole eviction process and shit like that. And how motherfuckers is not getting court dates until November.
Yeah.
November. Like, so I know these fucking landlords, they mad as fuck, bro, because it ain't shit you can do until whenever the fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Just kind of like got out of COVID, so they couldn't really kick nobody out of their apartment then either.
Y'all gotta understand what the fuck is going on around you, man. You gotta look around, and I know y'all see it. And what's crazy is everybody see the shit. Yeah, everybody see the shit, but having nobody said not none. I mean, Cardi B said it. I seen the post. Cardi B said, when everybody gonna say when we in a recession, or what I'm saying, or whatever like that, like here and there, or whatever like that. But the truth of the matter, I mean, that's what it is. We know what the fuck going on, but ain't nobody saying nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like the thing that they want. I don't know. You know, like that. You have this thing that you just don't want to tell nobody about, or whatever the fuck. It's like you just try to tuck it away and hide it away. Like, that's not real. That's not for real.
Try not to look at it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You can't help but to look
for real.
At it.
You can't help but see what the fuck is going on, or whatever like that. And so it makes me wonder, like, how that affects other people.
I mean,
from other classes.
It just think if you already was down bad and still got back on your feet from the pandemic.
That is crazy. The homies say landlords over here are setting their shit ablaze. They figure they'll just collect insurance money since people aren't paying. That's
one way to
crazy.
do it.
It is. I mean, look, you do what you do. You know?
Yeah.
Look, man, I'm gonna start a commune. I keep talking about it, but I just feel like, man, we need to start our own small city. You know what I'm saying? All the beautiful ladies. I'm gonna start with the beautiful ladies.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that's a good
so I think that's a good place to start. I think we can start with all the beautiful ladies who got some business about themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't work, bitch, you can't stay with us. Okay. No. So look, if you're not partaking and bringing something to the table in this commune, you can't be down. You know what I'm saying? We have our own little garden area and shit. You know what I'm saying? We grow our own food and vegetables and shit. You know what I'm saying? Build up our own shit. I'm pretty handy, man. I think I could probably build a house, like, legit, man. Like, I'm sick with a motherfucking drill, like, on some real shit, bro. like TVs so and shit. Look, man, I'm just saying, like, bro, we need to figure something out. We all need to come together, man. Cause this shit is getting crazy. I'm about ready to go bust down on a mansion real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, this shit crazy. Look, it's crazy. So inflation is really getting ridiculous, man. And so I just want to know, like, what's going on in y'all communities? Where you live at? Like, what kind of price increases are y'all seeing in certain things? I know we ain't seen no increase in wages.
No.
We ain't seen no increase in wages. And so it makes me wonder, how do they feel we're supposed to survive? But, look, you got to understand how they drive certain things at certain times, So, like, of course, if the price of things is going up, but people already didn't have money to pay for stuff or whatever like that, that just means an increase in crime, right?
You see,
you know what I'm saying? And you need that. They need that increase in crime so that they can tell you that they gonna fix it. We gonna change it. You know what I'm saying? You see what's going on, and then the decrease is gonna come when.
Yeah, right when
the decrease is gonna come when they decide that everything that they wanted to happen didn't happen, and now they can start kind of lowering prices on shit, or they can start raising wages just a little bit so you can feel like you're making it. You know what I'm saying?
Like you gave them a little something.
You just gave them a little something.
Just
you know what I'm saying?
Quiet.
That's crazy. Hey, look, man, we got a chef. Man, shout out to the commune. The commune is coming, man. I'm about to go start a whole fucking LLC, bro, while you playing, man. We're going to start putting in the pot. Y'all think I'm bullshitting. But come 2023, man, I'm going to either have this commune together, I'm going to have me a couple roommates, or I'm gonna be living someplace else. That's just some for real shit, bro. Because that's just how it's coming down to, man. It's hard being a single person here in Atlanta. I know it's hard out there in Cali, bro. So, but here in Atlanta, it's hard being I am a single female.
You think about Miami too,
with a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment and a car note. This shit is not fucking easy, okay?
That's a whole shit. That's a whole
This shit is not easy, bro. I be feeling like I'm robbing myself to pay other people. Okay? Right. Like, I'm not even robbing Peter to pay Paul, nigga. I'm robbing myself to pay other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And it's shit crazy. And so, and then what's crazy is that I got a good job. And don't get me wrong, I work kind of part-time hours. I'm trying to work a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? But I work kind of part-time hours. But I got a really good job where I make really decent money. And it's just crazy to me, the struggle that we have to go through. And so, like, I think about how much money I make. And then I think about the people that make, like, $17 and $18 an hour. Nigga, I think about people that make $16 and $17, $18 an hour. Man, fuck a minimum wage. Minimum wage is $7. Them niggas already know they not surviving. I mean, so ain't no point. I don't think about them motherfuckers. I mean, no offense to you. You know what I'm saying? But I know you're not making it. You know what I'm saying? So there's no point in me to even think about that. Those are the people that are living with their parents still. They all have some type of assistance or something like that. And that's not to downplay anybody or to talk bad about anybody. That's just the fact that a person who is making $7.75 an hour, which is what minimum wage is, I think, or it's $7.25 or $7.75, they are not making it. There is no place here in Atlanta that you can live making $7.75 an hour with Uncle Sam in your pocket too,
and still trying to move around.
Man, look, bro, and don't let you not have a car. Shit, let you have a car with the fucking way gas prices is, bro. You can't get to work. Fuck you mean? Nope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know people out here that's working and they have to Uber and shit like that to work, and these niggas can't afford to go to work. They working and can't even afford to go to work because, bro, you can't. You know what I'm saying?
No gas, Uber $40.
And so, man, we gotta figure out what the fuck is. Yeah, of course, they will lower prices around Christmas. Around Christmas, they'll start lowering prices because they want you to spend some more money. They want to make you like they'll do it at a point to try to make you feel like
a little relief.
Yeah, like they gave you something. Or we'll get some type of bonus, some type of something, some type of tax break. We'll get something coming up or whatever the fuck like that to make that so we can feel like they threw us a bone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we did something.
Right.
Nah, you ain't.
But look, man, some real serious change gonna have to happen, bro, because y'all gotta keep in mind, bro, the more expensive life gets, the more people start to lose it. The people who can't make it, the people who don't have the get up and go, the motivation, I can work 2-3 jobs, or I'm gonna figure out a way to make it happen or whatever. If you're not one of them people, bro, you out here robbing people, you out here killing people, or you out here trying to yourself, or you just out here. You know what I'm saying? And so we gotta figure out what the fuck gonna happen because, bro, like again, as this increase, as this fucking influx of money that they plan on us spending, you know what I'm saying, is going on while they're giving money away to these other countries who's going through whatever the fuck they going through. They just find a way to print up money. They don't find a way to print up money to get our homeless off the street.
It's bad when
we're in a serious deficit.
The government got bad credit.
Bro, for real, we're in a serious deficit. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Look at this, man. God damn, the homie said I make excellent wages and it's still a struggle. $50 an hour minimum still isn't enough. That's nuts. Yeah. $50 an hour ain't enough. I ain't trying to tell y'all my business, but I make almost $30 an hour. Like real shit, bro. And no, it's not enough. It's not enough for me to be comfortable in my living space. You know what I'm saying? For me to have the comfort of everything that I need to be in my home, all the bills and whatever else that I gotta pay. You know what I'm saying? On top of my rent, on top of buying groceries, on top of a car note, insurance, and fucking gas, bro. You got to have. I'm about to, bruh. Cicelo, wise one, teach me your ways. I need a couple wives. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, I need a couple wives because it takes a village, and they really showing us now. Because, bruh, inflation is ridiculous. Now, man, we done talked about the food, man. We done talked about the fuel, man. We done talked about the rent. People. You know what I'm saying? But the inflation of egos has got fucking ridiculous, bruh. Like, the inflation of egos has got ridiculous. You know, man. Sometimes I got a woosah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just be having to take a moment sometimes, because I am so sick of people questioning me.
What?
Questioning me. Why am I doing what I'm doing? Or trying to make me feel smaller than I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't like when you have a big type of personality, you know what I'm saying? And when you're able to stand up for yourself, or when you speak your mind, and that's just who you are, you know what I'm saying? Like, people always, some people have to always feel superior, or they have to always feel like they're in control, or they have this leadership thing. Some people are so in tune and convinced of their bullshit that they don't know what the fuck left from right. They don't know what the fuck really be going on.
They swerving all over the road instead of standing in their own
fucking lane. In their own fucking lane. And so my question is, for everybody who want to know why the fuck I'm doing what I'm doing, is why the fuck are you doing what you doing?
Yeah.
Nigga,
why you worried about what the fuck I'm doing?
Why haven't you come and done what's necessary for you to even know what the fuck, or have a say so about what the fuck is going on, or what the fuck I got going on, nigga? For real. Like, that is some crazy shit to me. So the audacity and the ego and the motherfucking, like, it's just, man, it's just big.
I don't get it. Yeah.
Inflation, goddamn.
Inflation in the brain, goddamn.
And inflation, bro. Like, for real, niggas' heads done got big. I don't know. Like, and motherfuckers been trying to make me feel like my head done got big. No, motherfucker, my head been big. So, and that's what be having me fucked up, bro. Like, this what be having me fucked up. Like, people, they try to look at you like you changed. No, nigga, I didn't change. I've been this way, bro. I've been this way. You know what I'm saying? The other motherfuckers just don't like it. And look,
I'll be like, fuck it, I did change. Shit.
And look,
you're supposed to.
And it's the crazy part, bro, because I'm one of them. I'm a self-reflective type of person. You know, I like to look in the mirror. I do. I enjoy it. I like to look in the mirror, man. And when I look in the mirror, I like to see the truth. You know what I'm saying? And that's the real shit. I want to see the truth, because I can't lie to myself. You know what I'm saying? So trust and believe that I know who I am. I know who I am. I know how I am. You know what I'm saying? I know that sometimes I may not be right. You know what I'm saying? But nobody's perfect, bro. And then right or wrong to who? Because everything really is perspective. So I might feel like what's right for me may not be right. Of course it's not right for you, nigga. You're not doing it. It's not for you. You know what I'm saying?
You can't do what I'm doing.
And then people get upset because you're not upset that they're upset about what you doing. Right.
Like, all right.
Like, what the fuck, bro? I'm just out here doing me, bro. That's what I'm doing. Look, y'all. So that's my answer. That's my answer to the question for everybody who is wondering what the show is doing and why the show is doing and who the show is doing it with, bro. I'm doing whatever the fuck I want to do. Whatever is good for me. Whatever is going to better me. You know what I'm saying? And not the bullshit, because that's not what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I made a decision to make a change within myself because I wasn't happy with what was going on around me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't expect some shit to change. You still right here doing the same ass bullshit you was doing last year. Come on,
for real. So,
what sense does that make?
So I made the decision to look within, to take the time to figure out why I was allowing a lot of the shit that the fuck was going on around me, bruh. So don't be mad at me because that shit don't fly no more around me. You know what I'm saying? The one thing that I realized is everybody not meant to be around you. And bro, I'm so tired of not being able to be myself and be myself around motherfuckers. Motherfuckers try to make you feel uncomfortable. That now, bro, it's just like this. I'm gonna be myself. And if you don't like who I am, then that means you're not supposed to be around me. You know what I'm saying? And so that's on you to go find yourself some other fucking place to be. Because I'm going to be wherever the fuck I'm going to be at, and I'm going to be doing me while I'm there. And if you don't like it, bro, that's some personal shit that you got to fucking deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't going to apologize for it. You know what I'm saying? Nah. There's no apology at all.
Too grown for that shit.
You know, because I like, and then, you know, and people, it's a fine line between that's who I am, you know, and actually changing, or, you know, seeing that a change needs to happen or whatever like that. Let me tell you something. When you looked at yourself and you know who you are, and you accept yourself for who you are or whatever like that, then you can be like, that's who I am. So long as you happy with you being that person, and you're willing to deal with the consequences of the actions that person you're deciding to be is going to bring forth,
straight up,
then guess what, bro? That's all that fucking matter, bro. So I mean, like, and the more and more every day, it's all about perspective. Life, bro, it's all about perspective. My perspective is not your perspective, so you're not gonna see things the way that I see it. We're not gonna live life the same way, whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? I see things different. I know that I'm a different person. I know that I'm different, and so that's why I don't. Some things I'm not even gonna trip about. Ain't even no reason to. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that I don't think like the average person. You know what I'm saying? But some things, it's just like, bro, people just get beside themselves because I don't owe nobody shit. You don't owe nobody shit. All right, let me tell y'all don't owe nobody shit unless you owe a motherfucker something. You know if you owe a motherfucker something, all right? So look, because you ducking for real, exactly. So don't nobody out here owe a motherfucking shit. So you have the right to live, do, and be whatever, whoever, however, wherever, whenever you want to be.
But like you said, as long as you're ready for the consequences.
Thank you. As long as you're ready to accept the consequences of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with being myself, bro, because at the end of the day, I ain't got to ask nobody for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of favors. I help a lot of people with a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? That's not to sound any type of way. It's to say that is just a fact. That's the fact of it is I do a lot of things for a lot of people. It's very rare that I have to call on people and ask them to do something for me. And even in the case where I may need to or have to, I'm the type of person who I go and I figure shit out on my own. I'm not out here asking nobody to do shit for me. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I feel like I can be whoever I want to be. I can say whatever I want to say. I can do whatever I want to do. And if you don't want to be around me, then nigga, fuck you too. And I don't have no problem with that. So with that being said, bro, it is a motherfucking inflation of a lot of things, bro. Don't get beside yourself. All right, don't get beside yourself, and don't let all the things that's going on out here in the world get beside you either. You know what I'm saying?
Break your ass.
And like. It seems like we talk about it all the time when it comes to business and when it comes to like this music shit and whatever like that. But the coming together, that shit, I mean, like in life and shit like that too. Look, bro, when they say it take a village, that shit is real. And look, and the way they about to hike up these fucking prices, and like even the housing market is crazy. Period. If you're trying to buy a house, if you're trying to rent a house, if you're trying to rent an apartment, like the cost of living in Atlanta has gone
stupid real fast.
Real quick, you know what I'm saying? That little Hollywood shit, y'all thought that shit was cute. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying. Okay. For real. So y'all thought that shit was cute at first, and y'all was all happy, y'all was geeked or whatever the fuck. But look.
Nah, don't move here.
Okay.
Please.
Look.
No more.
It's about that time to start figuring out
people about to start leaving this motherfucker.
Look, man, and all the rich people, y'all can come and live here, move here, bro. We'll come visit, because it ain't that expensive to come visit. All right, you know what I'm saying? We got family here. You know what I'm saying? it ain't that expensive to come visit. For real. You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't know. Somewhere off in the cut, bro. We're gonna move to the cut, get us some land, man. Start building some shit, bro. That's what it's looking like, for real. Hey, look, man, we did a lot of talking. I'm gonna play a little music for y'all. Hey, look, man, look, inflation, goddamn inflation. Be careful, bro. Look, I'm gonna just tell y'all, man. Be careful, man. This is my man BK the Don, and with average, you know.
We ain't.
Yeah, for real. Can't treat me like average, nigga.
Man, this is crazy. Like that trouble shit fuck with me. I mean, I know, bro. Like, I done been around him a lot. You know what I'm saying? Not in these not since the pandemic, but I met him. You know what I'm saying? Fucking around with Future, I met him. Real solid dude. But it was like, he got killed at his house. I see some shit got killed at his house by the ex-boyfriend of some girl he was
this shit better. All my lost to be listen. Shit, I can walk with the best. Do I be walking with this?
Niggas killing for watching. Y'all be careful.
God damn, I mean, for real though.
I'm on the road with some killer. I told my mama I told her. Don't keep on telling me stay out of your church. Ask him a time, he gon' say it's to me. Know you be peeping the most. Send a drip, I'm peeping the ocean. I just be free. Shit, I be rapping to verify. I know some niggas on IG got fair time. Tell me you niggas be flexible.
I saw this shit pop up on my phone. I dropped everything I had in my hands. I dropped everything. Like,
early to one on the devil done. I can be treated like average. You lose on the cash.
The nigga trying to do some shit different. He could be out here, like you said, robbing, stealing, all that. You know what I'm saying? He could be out here doing that shit, but he ain't doing that. Right. He left behind the whole family, like the whole, not a whole family, but he had like kids like that.
Work a little move, I put off in the chest.
That shit crazy. And then people don't even give a fuck. Nigga, this motherfucker don't need it. Just don't go just sit in jail. That's just stupid, bro. Y'all know the ratio of women to men in Atlanta is killing niggas.
Come on, man.
I can be treated like average. Lose on the cash. I can be treated like average. Give me the bitch, I can make a buzz. Work a little move, I put off in the chest.
Like,
I'm not like them both.
Focus on being some money, man. That shit gonna come.
That's what's crazy. Focus on your bag. You ain't gotta worry about all that other shit. It ain't just about the bitch. It's the nigga who with the bitch. It's the image that's with the bitch. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't just because it was a regular nigga that was fucking with her. He probably
It was a regular nigga.
He was, but he wasn't because he had a bag. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's true.
And he had a name or whatever like that, and that shit make a motherfucker feel some type of way. If it's a nobody, then it's different. And I mean, I'm not saying that they wouldn't want to kill the nobody, but man, it'd have been different.
And then you got that law. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, it's your girl Big Show. When you tuned into the True Session, don't get no realer than this.
It's gonna be a whole lot of killing.
Open season. You gotta be a real one to withstand all this the bullshit that's going on.
A real one.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chantal.
Yeah, shout out for them.
In my shit.
Ain't no film, nothing got real, baby. Take a little nigga. I was in the field, baby. That got real, baby. On some real, baby. Never ever will I let you haters get the best of me. Real talk's gotta know where to give enough of it. Swear to God, pockets got so strong, took the best of me. Had to whip it to my wrist was wrong to get the recipe. Far just to fly. Been waist deep in the fire. But I'm here, I'm alive. So you don't keep up on the window one. I'ma make you niggas feel me. Swear that shit'll put your moments to the test. No, I'm feeling trying to get my shit in check. Show 'em I came up a real one. Show 'em I came up a real one. Child, they didn't see that your girl's a diamond. Well, they're just sweet, I'm just down and vibe on you. Y'all been asleep, should've took your time on you. Force me to survive. Far just to fly. Been waist deep in the fire. But I'm here, I'm alive. So you done came up on a real one. know how feelings trying to get my shit in check. Show my came up a real way. Show my came up a real way.
Some artists, some different artists, you know what I'm saying?
But you done came up on a real
I
one.
think I seen a couple few that we done talked to already.
But you done came up on a real one.
I was in the field, baby.
I was in the field.
Now I'm gonna talk to the field.
But you done came up on a real one.
You are now rocking with On Blast Radio Atlanta, home of the $5 spin and your number one station for independent artists.
We'll be back after this song. Don't worry. We was talking a lot, that's all.
Damn, man. But now that you say that, when she said $50, it's like, damn, I don't know what I would be doing if I was out of Cali.
Show me what you got for me. I can be everything.
Not there.
Would have got there Mexico, goddamn somewhere where the exchange rate is crazy.
I'ma climb on top. I'ma rock your spot. We gon' flip around. I'ma pay you down. I'ma pay you down. Yeah. I'ma pay you down.
This a radio shit. Right?
Touching your body so gently. Fucking so good they all envy. And I'm pretty heavy. Yeah.
Sing it to your song any day,
Show me you wanna stay. My body got me feeling really good. I'ma climb on top.
Big shows available all sexy cameos.
I'ma pay you down. I'ma pay you down. I can be a lady in the streets, or I can be a freak in the sheets. 7 different acts of the week. Tell me what you want and what you need. It make it so on and show me you want it. I get to feeling when you get to calling. You told me, baby, come fuck me right now. I tell you, baby, we're winning now. I'ma climb on top. I'ma rock your spot. I'ma pay you down. I'ma pay you down. I'ma pay you down. Believe it when you know. Biting your lip while you grown. That got me losing control now. Baby, come fuck me some more. Bend me over, got me screaming for more. 1, 2, 3, 4, now we down on the floor. Come beat it up and show me it's all yours. Show me it's all yours. I'ma climb on top. I'ma rock your spot. We gon' flip around. I'ma pay you down. I'ma pay you down. I'ma pay you down.
Big yellow side, yellow trucks along the side. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it's L. All right, my boy about to come back to him. Yo, man, your girl Big Show on Blast Radio Atlanta, and we motherfucking back, and we was talking about inflation. Yes, we were. And look, man, the truth of the matter is it's a lot going on out in this world that we don't have no control over. So what we gotta do, man, we gotta take control of the things that we do have control over. Okay. That's what it comes down to. That's what we got to do, because without that, man, it's just like a never-ending cycle of us going through these times that's unnecessary, because I don't understand how they can come up with however many billions of dollars to send over to wherever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? But we don't have money for our people who are right here, who are homeless or who are in certain type of situations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Any monies that's allocated to our states, our cities, our counties are somehow misappropriated.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I just feel like there needs to be somebody held accountable for what is really going on around this motherfucker. Because it's not all of what you see. It's deeper than rap. Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff.
I tell you, what's going on, Shadi?
Just like politics, like why do senators and stuff like that after they get done doing their senator thing, they still get paid
for a
nothing.
fucking lifetime. I'm talking like $200,000 and $300,000 a year type shit, crazy shit. Well,
why?
I think the president made like $300,000 a year.
But still, why you ain't doing shit?
But I mean, like at least, bruh, that shit is crazy to me. It's look, I don't know. I don't know why.
To work a job for 3-4 years or however
long you decide you want your term to be, or whatever like that.
They gotta be kicked out, but pretty much they can be in there as long as they want to.
All right. Look, man.
That shit crazy to me.
This shit is bewildering.
It's a lifetime job.
It is.
What the fuck?
Personally, I don't think the president should continue to get paid not $300,000 a fucking year, bro. Go find another job. Like, it's like, oh man, I look up and become president, and I never have to work again in life.
And that's what it is. But that's fucked up.
It's fucking crazy. The world is fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? But and look, man. It's shit like that make me look at rich people funny. Like I really and look, and no offense to rich people, because for all my people who got out here, had to work hard and earn their money or whatever like that. I mean, I understand you work hard, you earned your money, whatever decision that you decide to do with your money, that's it. You know, I feel that. But even those people, once you get to a certain amount of money, it's like
it becomes pointless.
It's like, bro, so you just really not gonna do nothing to help better your community or better where you came from, or like, you know what I'm saying, to make some change, and then make sure that change is actually implemented. Because I mean, a lot of these celebrities make donations and stuff like that. I mean, of course, and we know they're making donations because they get all types of crazy tax write-offs for making donations. Okay, so we know that they are, but if you're not following up and trying to figure out where this money, where it's going, and what's happening to it, and then you know, man, smart celebrities invest in their own charities, and then the money just comes back to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so look, man, we gotta learn this game. That's what it boiled down to. Because see, the other folks pass that information down generation to generation. You know, our people, once we figure it out, sometimes we don't even want to share it. We want to harbor it because we don't want everybody to be rich. We don't want everybody to be successful. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like,
it's too much money out here. It's too much
I don't
money
know,
for everybody, bro. It's like,
because some people know how to stunt better than people with what they got. I stunt harder than a lot of motherfuckers that made more money than me. You know what I'm saying? And that's just because I know how to throw some shit together and make it look good. You know what I'm saying? So that be the thing. Don't nobody want nobody to be looking or being or better than them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, competition.
Right. But it's really not a competition. Because at the end of the day, bro, we all got one life to live. We only gonna have so much time. There's only so much duration of that life. You know, the average person would think that you would just want to have love, be loved, spread love, you know, do some things that you've always wanted to do, you know, accomplish some things, maybe see some places,
like you said, just be
or whatever. But a lot of times, man, these folks, they don't. These folks, man, they don't. Everybody just want it all. You know what I'm saying? Like there is no limit to people's greed, and it just what it comes down to is we got to understand that there is enough for everybody. Like this earth was built to supply all of us. You know what I'm saying? Like it's opportunities out there for everyone. You know what I'm saying? And the only person that you're really in competition with is yourself. Because only you can get up and go and do whatever the fuck it is that needs to be done in order for you to get to the place that you're looking to be. Nobody gonna come and hand you shit and bring it to you or give it to you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, bruh, we need to figure out how to have an understanding of ourselves enough to be able to come together with others and not feel like they want what we got. Because that be the issue, that be the problem, or feeling like I don't want them to be better than me.
People say rich people destroy the planet. Everything is in excess. Mm-hmm. The amount of food they waste is ridiculous. They can't even understand how it is to be hungry.
And that's crazy.
They forget. They become out of touch.
No,
with, you know what I'm saying?
They do. I definitely believe that. An excess of everything, unnecessary. You know, unnecessary. 30 cars, nigga, and it's only 30 days in the month. You got a different car every day, I guess. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of things. It happens very much so in excess. And so look, we gotta come again, get in touch with reality, get in touch with ourselves with an understanding that nobody is better than anybody, and we all can be cohesive. And it's enough. It's enough out here, bro. Let me tell you,
everybody ain't got the same skills and talent.
Thank you. Oh man, Jason, thank you. See what you did? You did that right there,
I did.
Bro. Exactly, because that's what it is. That's exactly what it is at the end of the day. So look, man, we're gonna kick some more music for y'all. Y'all already know how it's going down up in here. Your girl, Big Show.
I am Jason C.
Hey man, it's the motherfucking truth session. And look, man, we coming back. We got DeDaProblem in the building. All right. Hey. So yeah, you can have a seat.
Man, I got with this mask. I was on some white boy waist and shit the other night. Goddamn, fell on my face.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I've been there.
You surf party.
I am a party.
I've been there. Just smoke till you pass out for real. Like,
come from the top, little nigga. And I'll beat the pellet. If I hold this stick, I'ma make it big rain. Better go grabbing a brother. If I say that I fuck with you, nigga, I'll fuck with you, nigga. We thuggin' forever. I never switch up, I know big give a fuck, I know big, we can fuck in the cabin. You my brother, we brother forever. You know what, then we beefing together. Catch a body, I'm grabbing a shower. I'm on pop like devil together. In my line, I'm coming wherever. When I pull up, I'm dapping forever. Ain't no how when it comes to that cheddar. By my brother, I'm killing whoever. Bitch, I'm a stepper. Yeah. I'm a big brother, we stepping together. I knew the ball.
I will offer you some alcohol because you trying to turn it down.
What is it? Tequila? I'm just trying to
shoot through that house with your mama head. You can get paid like a dapper bag. Probably come up like an acrobat. You don't want to get money on the
no ice.
Pulling on baby pack. We gon' shoot the forward with a fanny pack. By my brother, we stepping like I'm a jet. You get hit, they ain't no coming back. Like a DJ, my niggas gon' run it back. When it's something that's stuck, ain't no taking back. Put the boy in the trunk, we gon' muscle up. In the way that I drop at a buffalo. Do 100 like everywhere, nigga, we everywhere, nigga. Don't worry, we popping up. Cause I come from the top, little nigga thuggin' and letting out beat up powder. If I hold this stick, I'ma make it big rain. Better go grabbing a brother. If I say that I fuck with you, nigga, I'll fuck with you, nigga. We thuggin' forever. I never switch up, I know big give a fuck, I know big, we can fuck in the cabin. You my brother, we brother forever. You know what, we beefing together.
It's called loyalty, but of course, artists don't put their names in their songs anymore. You know, I be trying to school them on this thing better.
They ain't trying to get paid. They ain't trying to get paid.
This is on the Lebanon soundtrack, so I'm sure the artist is on there.
I pull up on the weather. They chop on my like a
that soundtrack really good too. Whole thing.
Spin it back when we hop out together. You ain't really get knocked out together. But you don't have to about it. We brothers forever. You and Wally, we beefing together. We gon' pull up and poppin' together. Catch a body, I'm grabbing a shovel. Come up on, I'm coming whenever. If they catch you, we going together. Tell my son he dad to step up. How my son be proud forever. Gang, come from the top room, little nigga thinking and letting out beat the building. If I hold this stick, I'ma make it big rain. Better go grabbing a brother. If I say that fuck with you, nigga, I fuck with you, nigga. We thuggin' forever. I know this rich, I'm gonna be a fuck. I know we fucking together. Me and my brother, we brother forever. You know what? We beefing together. Catch my I wish they would shovel. I'm a fuck when I down with a devil. In my life, I'm coming forever. When I feel the devil forever. Ain't no how when it comes to each other. I'm a brother, I'm killing whoever. Bitch, I'm a stepper.
Yo, it's your girl Big Show. When you tuned into the Truth Session, you don't get no realer than this.
Hey, run that shit up, Trace. You are now rocking on Blast Radio Atlanta, home of the $5 spin and your #1 station for independent artists.
Right. I know what it is, man.
Know what time
we in this motherfucker, man. We got.
That's
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. In there, motherfucker. Let make sure you because that was his mic. Let's make sure you get it.
Yeah.
Is it for? I don't know. Because we be getting these mics mixed up.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Nope, you're 2. Okay. So we're 4. All right. Hey, okay. So look, man, DeDaProblem in the building. So first, I want you to introduce yourself to everybody. I mean, we told them you DeDaProblem, but you know, shout out your crew and then tell them where they can find you on social media.
What's good, man? Y'all already know DeDaProblem in the building. DeDaProblem. I am one of the scrappy first artists on a new label, the Committee NT. You know what I'm saying? From Atlanta, you know, we just, grinding, working. So you can find me anywhere and everywhere music be, and the money, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Chasing. We got the apparel out, TC Apparel. So, go on, head over to House of Shimmer, Bam Shop, and it's all up there.
Hey.
Yeah, that's
you make your asses over there, man. House of Shimmer. Go grab your TC.
So we met DeDaProblem, was it a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, man, we was actually down at your road to bonfire, you know what I'm saying? All the smoke. Hell yeah, man. They have some great things going down every Tuesday. So of course, man, you already know where we headed to.
Yeah.
We need this motherfucker tonight. You know what I'm saying?
What we headed to.
But you performing somewhere tonight. Or you ain't you somewhere?
No. Doing good shit? No, not tonight.
Oh, okay. No show tonight. All right.
No, we had 2 shows. Scrap and Bam had the single release parties, Sweet Lounge, and we had some at pregame. So.
Word. Well, I definitely seen you been moving around. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Doing a whole lot of moving around and everything, which is of course important as an artist. Now, some of my questions. So tonight, I want everybody to know the questions. They're gonna be lined up a little different because you're a lot different from some of the artists that we've had on the show and from some of the artists that we have tuned in. With the fact that you actually have been signed to artists who is known and popular. And so, in your opinion, what steps do you think you made that made Scrap look at you?
Shit, just out working, you know what I'm saying? And not just to say working as in, it's certain shit you gotta do. Like you sign up for a job, they tell you what they want in the job right there. Absolutely. But to get promotions and stuff, you gotta stand up. You just gotta go above and beyond and shit, whenever you call, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Some people may look at that and call it what you want, but shit, that's where I want to be. He do what I want to be around. So, you
down.
Yeah,
look, solid people need solid people that hold them down. So, the truth of the matter is, hey, look, when he need me to be there and I'm there, that's what solid people need. Every solid person need another solid person to
75% of this is showing up, man. Like you see, I told them I had a little mishap. I got the mask on because I don't want y'all to see no war wounds, but I wasn't finna miss this, I felt like this was a big opportunity for me, so it wasn't finna be no rescheduling or nothing,
Absolutely.
I did what I had to do to get here, so.
I like that. 75% of this is showing up. That I love that because that's very true.
So even like the night we met, But interviews was up there, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, it
The
definitely
whole
was.
conversation we had.
The interview was everything. I'm like, oh shit, man, I ain't even gotta say shit.
Yeah,
Bro, there we go. You know what I'm saying? This is a different atmosphere here. You know what I'm saying?
What he was saying, like that consistency, and when somebody call you there.
Yeah, but no, and
that's big. That's
the
value
thing.
add to any situation.
Because like I said, and that's why I know that I see you've been moving around, because since I met you, I have been seeing you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? On some of everything. You know, I stay on my social media and everything like that. So I've been seeing you on some of everything. And so bro. But that's how consistency is definitely key. You got to get out here. You got to get in front of people. You got to let people know who you are. And you got to let people know what you have to offer.
Yeah, once people know you, then they'll come to the music. I be telling a lot of people. They think it's just about music, bro. With the technology we got, niggas dropping music from their phone. So it's about what makes you special, bro. You gotta get out here and resonate with people. You gotta build. So a nigga be like, when they hear certain situations, they'll be like, oh, I think of such and such. I think it is. So it just, I try to stay in people's face the genuine way, though. You know what I'm saying? You help me, I'm gonna help you. It's all like he just said. It's really all about being an asset. You know what I'm saying? Like you want people to want you to be around because they know, like, oh, if he comes, shit, he be pulling up with some camera people and they'll be tripping, bro, about his pictures and get our pictures. It's just like, you know, so it's, to me, the world is a bartering system. We be playing with money and shit, but it's really supposed to be. Oh, you do this, I can do this.
Even look, man. Even the exchange of money is an exchange of energy. Fair. So it's all an exchange of energy. So long as you, bro, fair exchange is no robbery. Exactly. And that go all the way back in the day before there was money.
The motherfucker needed a hammer and you had a loaf of bread. They were like, well, shit, can I borrow the hammer? I can feed you. Like,
for real, exactly.
If it makes sense, it works. You know?
And that's what it's all about. It's definitely about doing what makes sense. So tell me, what got you into music initially?
Shit, my pops, really. That's, you know, where we from. That's I went big. I played sports and stuff. But I went big on them. Like that just went me. I always loved tunes and stuff like that. Then my older brother, he was in strings, so he played the cello. Okay. And then I actually was in choir for a little bit. My sister was in choir. Music just always been around. You know, pops working on the speakers in the Cadillac. Just, I come from the last generation who was rapping on cassette tapes. So when I first started rapping, we was recording over the beat with a cassette tape, flipping it, trying to put it together and stuff. So, you know, shout out to Pops. He always made sure I rap real too. If I was gonna rap about money, my first time rap about money after he stopped me from lying was really breaking down money. Like money come from trees, it's this. He taught me how to
100
really just break down subjects and make like something simple. Like you can rap about a water bottle, you know what I'm saying? Like what it's made out of, what's in it, you know, what water do for people. So he just kind of kept me on subject and took away the flexing and the line. Like, all right, you saying 100 and 1,000, but what do you 1,000? What you $100? If you ain't got that, learn how to break it down and talk about something. So, shout out to Pops, man.
No, that's real, man. Shout out to Pops, for real. He said, man, fuck all that. You ain't got to lie about it. Break that shit down, explain that shit to motherfuckers. Teach a nigga something. That's what I'm talking about, for real. Yeah, that's lit.
What's your hometown?
Shit, I'm from East Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? I was born in Washington, D.C., but, you know, all I know is my family from there. My mama, you know, she had a street life. She got us up out of there quick. And shit, it's all I know. I've been on the east side all my life, from the east side to East Atlanta. Like, everything east is me, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. That's where we be at. We be over here. East side.
Yeah. Fact, you know what I'm saying? Stone Mountain. I fuck with Stone Mountain Heaven. You know, my mama just left from over here, honestly. Sold her house and got another one.
Word, man. Shout out to mom. Shout out to the family, man. Sure. It seemed like, you know, for real, lots of definitely grounding to get you to where you at is what it sounds like.
Oh yeah, my dudes really pushed to go on the music, because she went to the army late in life, you know what I'm saying, just really looking for that way to get her family out this motherfucker. And while she was in basic, my ass crunk listening to Waka Flocka. Police searched the vehicles. They found shit, one mine didn't matter, but you know they took me. I did a money to Cobb County, and my pops kept it from my mom because she was in basic, so they ain't want to stress her. And
Yeah,
I wasn't tripping.
That's already a stressful situation.
But, you know, she found out, and when she found out, she's like, man, wherever I get stationed, we all leave and you come. I had turned 18 in the cab, got out the next day. So I'm 18 now. I'm like, I'm not going. I'm like, hey, like I'm grown now. So she like Arizona. I don't know nothing about Arizona, but she took us out there. And one thing she wanted to do is give me cash. Because one thing we knew we was on the West Coast and it was weed for cheap. So she was like, I ain't going to have you no cash, but what you want to do with your life, I'll fund anything. I took a walk with my headphones and I just realized I took the motherfuckers off. I'm like, bro, music always fueled me. You know what I'm saying? Like, just from situations to inspiration to, you know what I'm saying, just keeping you grounded. So I'm like, shit, I want to make some shit. If somebody could wake up one day and was like, man, this, you know, this helped me get through some situation. Right. Or, bro, I was walking to work listening to your jump, man. Like, and one of the first people who told me that was my pops. I tried to get mad one day, like, people don't support me. And he like, man, you don't know what. I got a flash drive with all your music on it that motivate me in the morning to work. Mm-hmm. I ain't going to shout it out and say it every day, but he's like, you know, it's just a lot with them, you know what I'm saying? They really, they help me see my dream through. So, you know, it's always, that's why I do it for the fam.
Yeah, sure. That is. That's lit. It's always good to have a supportive team behind you or whatnot. Tell me, how do you think your career changed from, you know, prior to you being signed to a label?
Man, I can't even really say a label, right? It's just because I toured with Lazy Bone from Bone Thugs, and I was signed to independent labels on the West Coast, and they all did great things for me, big things, you know, Vegas for the first time, just, you know, breathtaking things. I'm like, damn, like I'm really doing music and shit. Even made me want to start my own label. I had a label for a little minute, but bro, being signed to Scrap, it's like a real cheat code. Like I'm signed to a legend, a living legend from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like he's famous before social media.
100.
Right. You know what I'm saying? This before you had the internet and all that shit. So people across the world know this man. It's just like I seen the Chris Brown and Michael Jackson argument earlier. But what we gotta understand about all the, I don't like to say older artists, but the artists before pre-internet, is they had to get out here. So to have the world know you without, that's people having to go in stores to buy yourself, pick up magazines. Right. That's how people sold magazines back in the day. Well, let's get the hottest artists in this issue right now so they'll come buy some copies. They used to put artists in the newspaper. So it's just like they really had to get out here and do that. And just to see the level of fame and notoriety he got, it's a blessing on my end because, like I said, I just started moving. Like, I'm going on 2 years being inside, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, you see me everywhere. He done bought me out on tours. He done did everything for me. So it's a like blessing to land like that.
It's more like a more family type of oriented in a sense. So
no, for everything he do is family. But you know what I'm saying? It's a hierarchy to it. I don't be wanting to let people get it misconstrued like you do business, but bro, you just become. Like he care about his business. So if you really get locked in and around, I mean, everything become a Death Row became a family. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to explain, but I'm appreciative. That's why I say whenever he called me, I'm gonna be there. Shit, music shit or not, I just felt like I owe him a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm here, I'm moving, I'm doing a lot that a lot of independent artists never got to do, and probably invest way more money than me. But this is all somebody else, years in the game, relationship built, and he's sharing that with me. So I just gotta be grateful. You know what I'm saying?
He know what he's doing, right? Because he's been around, like you said before. People had to really get out here and get it. Ain't no just throwing your stuff up. You know what I'm saying? You probably had to spend some money back in the day to get their stuff going. Like,
and even just to get it going, he take what he learned and move a little better. Because like I said, back in the day, nigga, it was a yay or a nay when you doing them records. Like you said, you ain't just throwing them out. If you trying to fuck with somebody, it's like, nah, that ain't it. Come back with something better. So it's just like we got a little more easier than they did. That's why I don't understand like why motherfuckers ain't working. Because you got to work because it's out here and it's there. But why, if you can't do right with $100, why would somebody give you 100,000? If you can't flip your own 100 and make 100, make 500, or do something immaculate, why would somebody even give you $100,000 deal?
That's very, very true. That's very, very true. I think a lot of artists these days, they do have some form of misconception because they have a lot of expectation with a very extreme lack of effort. And that definitely won't get you to where you looking to go. And it is a whole lot easier for artists to make it today because of the internet and because the access that we have to certain things that we didn't previously. And so I think that it's very important that people take their craft seriously. And that's why you hear all this fucking bubblegum bullshit ass fucking music you hear on the radio now anyway, because they have made it. They made it too easy. Yep. But at the same time, it's still difficult if you're not looking in the right areas to find the right information that's going to push you forward. So 2 years of being signed under Scrap, you say, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so what do you feel was the most important thing that you've learned over these 2 years?
The most important thing I learned is what my manager just told us the other day. What he told me personally. Everybody's always watching, man. Especially because I am one of the first artists scrapping the sign. They looking like, who is him? What makes him special? Like, why him? So everybody always watching. And before that, I kind of knew it, but it'll be more of a standoff watching. Like, okay, yeah, he's still doing music. That's cool, but it's just like more so now than ever. Like I told y'all, I got a little
form of expectation.
Yeah, I got a little out of my body. You know what I'm saying? The other day, which it brought some well-needed conversation, because if things do rise, I got a lot of learning to do. And it's like he said, people are always watching. You don't want people to see certain stuff and be able to hold certain stuff over your head. So it's basically just I'm about to say the number one thing is always moving correctly, because it's something that happens every so that you just align yourself again. Like, okay, well, let's just do a little self-check, get it right, make sure we moving properly. You know what I'm saying?
How to humble yourself.
Yeah, that's what it is. Humbling experiences.
And so, and a lot of times, I mean, we've talked about these things, y'all. A lot of times it only take a second for you to just stop and breathe and think before you react.
And it can save you everything.
Yeah, that 1 second, you make this one decision, it's all over.
But I say you can either lose it, or it could save you. Taking a moment, you know what I'm saying, could save you from losing everything. So that's what I would say. Just always watch, because we be wishing for it, but if it come, are we really prepared? So
man. Look, we said the same thing. So
you spend a lifetime wishing for something that you ain't never prepared for, and when you get it, then it slips through your fingers because
everybody want to be a boss, and then they just throw you in that position, and you don't know how to manage people or do what bosses got to do. It's just like sometimes time is on your side. It's letting you build so you can get prepared for it. But if we always using that time just to be wanting to be in the now, wanting to be the spotlight,
I love that.
It can mess you
That's
up.
real solid. That's real solid. Y'all need to be listening.
That's very real. That is so very real. That's some advice, y'all need to jot it down, man. Put it on your mirror. Affirmation, that shit. You know what I'm saying? For real. And so tell me, what is the thing that you love most about doing music?
Oh man, the thing I love most about doing music is the expression. And what music that took me in life, I meet some of the best people in the world, you know what I'm saying, just off music, because I Uber a lot of places. So I'm in the Uber, people hit me on the phone talking about the studio, oh, you do music? It's just the connection that music brings. Like, it don't matter, bro. Like, you'll hear a song, you won't know you can hear a Spanish song, if you don't speak Spanish, if it's there, you're still gonna listen. It will make your playlist. You're gonna put it in your playlist. Like, that's it.
Drake got a couple of those songs with them folks, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck they talking about, but I like it.
It's just something. I think music is the oldest form of communication before words, because you know what I'm saying. It's an intro catch you instantly.
Yes.
It ain't gotta be no, but just certain keys or strings, and it'll just grab you. So I just love the expression behind it, and where it take people. Like, music changing lives, man, saving lives, like
absolutely
a lot. Like,
I agree. I definitely agree. Definitely one of the oldest form of expression. Definitely.
Beating on the drum and shit.
I mean, I'm saying, me and Jason, we talked a lot about how old school music, it would give you like a totally different feel. So you know, a couple
right.
weeks ago, me and Jason, we in the car and we just jamming, you know, to some throwbacks and some old school music, just talking about how, man, you know, like back in the day, you didn't even know what they was talking about. But you had to feel, and then you got older, and we sitting here, we listening, me and like, oh shit, man, they was that. Whoa, they was talking about some shit.
Hey, these almost nasty.
That's what I'm saying. But they knew how to do it right up under your nose,
right up under your nose.
Yeah.
And so, man, like, and then another thing that I loved is that, like, every beat gave you something to feel, you know, and I feel like sometimes like we've gotten away from it. Our message these days is so different. So that's my question to you. What do you think about some of the mainstream hip hop music that's being played these days?
I mean, I don't, in some form of fashion, it's something for everybody.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So I just don't like how hood, urban, whatever you want to call it, it's up. That's the hottest form of music. You know what I'm saying? Even drill rap and all that. But it's just like, are you gonna buy when somebody trying to give you a real message? That's the thing.
No.
Like, they won't support people trying to get them a real message. Cause I've been there with artists. I hear artists catalog, but then I know my catalog, but I know the song we all chose for me to perform and move with, because even in that message, it's a gritty song, but I'm just telling motherfuckers the street's not a game. You know what I'm saying? But people would just hear the song and think it's going another way, you know. But it's just, I feel like the fans have to support what they want. If y'all keep supporting it, that's what they're gonna give up. We can't keep yelling, "Oh, it's the man, when we're the biggest consumers. We're buying it, you know, and they're going off of us. If we make it hot, they gonna fall. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta think about it. They are, but they aren't. Only to a certain extent, though. So yes, of course, it's all about the consumers or whatever like that. But you have to look at it like this: if I got McDonald's, a Burger King, or Wendy's to choose between, then I only got McDonald's, Burger King, or Wendy's to choose between. Right. So if these folks, if they only pushing out this type of music, and I only got the selection of this to even hear from, then of course I'm gonna pick, you know what I'm saying, whatever is in that selection or however. And so that makes it different. But that's not just, the internet has made it to where there's an assortment of music that you can go out here. If you seek it, you shall find, or whatever like that. But when we speak mainstream, it's like a lot of the music these days, I feel like it's been very dumbed down.
No, of course.
Yeah. And it's very catering to a materialistic or you know, off-brand, offset type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about, it's moved away from real life experiences, you know, and the things that's going on in the world, and something that's uplifting to the people to let me dumb you down. Let's talk about money and bitches and it's not because
niggas talking about real life situations.
It's like the skill that you learned from your pops. He told you how to break down this bottle of water, right? A lot of people ain't doing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
They talking about real shit. That's why they get in trouble. Like, I'm talking about period. Like, even the sex songs now be real life songs about. Back in the day, they used to take situations and they used to do it how people wrote scripts and stuff.
They fluff it.
They didn't want the story too much true, so you throwing in the fake name, the fake this. Ice Cube and them never did what they rapped about. They rapped about their homeboy stuff, so they can put a little more juice on it.
Right.
A nigga trying to rap about what he done did don't want to say too much information but make it cool. So what? It's dumbed down.
Yeah.
A motherfucker who talking about their sexual experiences can't say this birthmark because that's saying too much, but they can say this. And then still dumbs it down. This got too real, man.
This is what got me fucked up. How you dumbing down your music, but you still getting in trouble, though?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't dumbed down too much. You ain't dumbed it down enough, clearly.
This was supposed to be an art form of
expression. You're the dumb one. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like you said, everybody want to be real to the point where they
this is not the real nigga industry. This is the entertainment industry. And people have forgot how to entertain. People love drama so much these days. That's why they put in real life situations in their music just to sell off drama. But if you was entertaining, you would know how to entertain and
Right.
just keep the people entertained. And that's all it is, a fight to, you know, stay in the headlights.
Stay relevant,
Shit.
yeah.
And it's messed up in his real.
He's talking that shit, bro.
On their ass tonight, bro. That's some real shit. For real.
It's crazy shit.
So overall, throughout all your time with doing this music stuff, I want you to leave our viewers, listeners with a word of advice that you feel like, you know, is going to aid them if they're looking to, you know, live this life.
Man, all I can say is, if you really want it, just go get it. It's right there. But I mean, do you really want it? It's like, it's not even a life. Like, I live, breathe. This is what I do, man. I done quit jobs behind this shit. Any job I done signed up for, no music come first. If I got a show, you ain't trying to let me off, I'm gone. I'm going to find a way to get some money to goddamn fund this dream. And I go hard to make results so the people around me won't just be like, oh, this shit is a dream. You have to come with some results. You know, you got people who believe in you, people trying to invest. You just got to come with some results and know that if you want this, bro, I'm telling you, you're going to go get it. Manifestation is real.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is know this for you. When you know it's for you, you feel it. We all get them moments, man. We get depressed. We want to give up, all that. But you pick your head up, you look to the sky, you keep going, because I'm telling you, it's a lot out there. And there ain't no limit for real. You just got to keep, everybody break a new record every day. That could be you next. So if you really want it, just go get it, man. And it's real. I'm living proof. I'm from, niggas say from, I done been homeless. My mama about, we done slept in cars. Look, I done did it all. But I'm telling you, I'm here today. I'm still going. And I ain't the biggest, but I'm on my way. I don't even want to be the biggest. That's what I want from this is financial stability. I want to be able to get my kids a job at a record label because I just don't like how they pay regular people. We got to be doing something to get 25 or more hours. So I just want to be able to use my skills, man, to give my family something better. So my advice to you is do that. That's what I'm saying.
Your life, just to have a living wage, you know what I'm saying, to be able to be comfortable.
What you said, it's your dream. She said it's your dream, so treat it just as such. Don't be handing out all your shit to people, man. Sometimes they don't really want you to go. You just got to do it. Keep going. Have that faith. Tell me. It'll work out.
That's some of the realest shit I done heard. You know what I'm saying? So look, man, before we let DeDaProblem go, we got one of his tracks, not a game. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go ahead. We're going to play that thing for y'all. I'm sure they can find it everywhere, right?
Oh, it's finna drop. This is exclusive.
Okay.
See, now you got me over here feeling all special over here.
We got Photo out right now on YouTube. It's out on there with Scrappy featuring me for the low. That's the single that's out, but this is going to be the first single on the label for me. You know, shout out to the big dog Scrap. You know what I'm saying? Chew, you did. The whole committee.
Hey, look, man. Shout out to the whole team, man. Y'all know what's going on, man. Your girl Big Show on Blast Radio, man. We got DeDaProblem in the building, not a game, okay?
It's the committee.
Boy, be scrub. Let go. What you say I'm made by any means. I be hanging around some killer bouncers and some big old Jimmy tables playing undercover piece of shit they don't even mean. Boy, you better start to act that shit out here. It's not a game. I don't give a fuck what you say I'm made by any means. I be hanging around some killer bouncers and some big old Jimmy tables playing undercover piece of shit they don't even mean. Boy, you better start to act that shit out here. It's not a game. This shit too sweet. You niggas weak. You claiming shit don't even know about. Don't beef and we don't take. We handle shit. Them niggas sleep. Mama killed the pistol, now she said she threw it in the creek. Whole family in beach, you playing with fire, you play with me. My therapy, she dropped the jaw from all the shit that I done seen. She can't speak on that unless I say my hurt one of you niggas from the dirt with the nigga Uncle Rose and Foes and Russian. All that working out, won't stop this smoke. We know how we can do the night. Don't hold your breath and say it's smoke. Inhale it, you better not choke. Made his ass the TikTok joke. Twin on Mari on the road. We got gloves and sticks that fall. He crashed our bag behind the hole. You know how this story goes. There's one thing that you gotta know. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm made by any means. I be hanging around some killer bosses and some big old G's. They was playing undercover and some shit they don't even mean. Boy, you better start to act this shit out here. It's not a game. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm made by any means. niggas out here ain't gonna some killer bosses. Listen, you don't cheat. Say what's playing back. Cuddle, this shit don't need me. Boy, you better start that acting shit out here. It's not a game. We gon' take this shit back to the street. They know how to get down. If you don't know, then you need to take the time to ask around. I know folks when they gon' slide in the time and I'm the town. Got my pistol in my hand, what I'm at the down and the down. We take trips and we don't trip on shit. We get tips. Take my church slip. Be your last niggas always hate that my hand. I don't feel that's one thing that you got.
Hey, did I have time to smoke real quick?
Okay, wait. Don't leave yet. Somebody go on. So, you know what I'm saying? I leave you out, and then you go do your thing or whatever. You just come back and sit here. Hey, I hear it's not a game.
Yo, it's your girl Big Show. When you tuned into the Truth Session, you don't get no realer than this.
You are now rocking on Blast Radio Atlanta, home with a $5 spin and #1 station for independent artists.
Man, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Man, I fuck with that track, man. It's not a game, for real, all right? Man, all right, so look, man, y'all already know. Y'all need to go follow my fam, DeDaProblem. He's on Instagram. That's DeDaProblem. Okay, you know what I'm saying? For your illiterate motherfuckers, that's PROBLEM. Okay. So y'all make sure, man, y'all go follow my fam. Hey, like he said, it's the committee, right?
You already know it's the committee.
Look, man, DeDaProblem, he gonna be around. He need to go take a little break or whatever.
I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah, we'll let him take a break, man. And we in the building, man. We got MissPrimRose up in here. Okay, man. Okay.
So I missed the event, but I heard a lot of great things about you. So
he did. He heard all those great things from me. No, look. So I'm just gonna say, you know what? Before I say, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself to everybody because when I start saying, I get to say it. You know what I'm saying? And we get away from things. So yeah, go ahead, introduce yourself to everybody. Let them know where they can find you on social media.
You already know. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, MissPrimRose. That's MissPrimRose, independent artist right out here in Atlanta by the way of New Jersey. So they call me the Jersey Peach. You know what I mean? Okay. So yeah, I'm out here. You can find me on Instagram at MissPrimRose Official. That's MissPrimRose. I gotta spell it for y'all because they love putting E in between there and saying Primrose. Yep. That is not a thing. It's Primrose. Okay. So make sure you go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter at MissPrimRose Official. Yeah,
I don't know what it is about artists that give me a little serenade, a little song with their name. But I just be so lit. I be like, yeah, because it's the PRIM. No, for real. Wasn't it? So wait, man, I gotta offer you a drink. Can I offer you a drink? You want a drink? Oh yes, you want a drink? I got you. Okay, so Jason got you the drink. All right. And so, hey, yo, that's how we do. That's how we do. What I was telling Jason, the wonderful things that I was telling him about you was how I was impressed when I came into the event because, initially I didn't know that you were an artist or anything like that. Like I came into the event like, okay, well, Primrose, presents, Indie Fresh concert. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm in here, she's like an overseer of everything. And then I heard sound check and I looked at the door. I'm like, wait, man, is she over there doing a sound check? Like, and then she was sounding good over there. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh shit, man. She said she do music too. I'm like, oh man, this is lit. So I already knew it was gonna be an experience or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? I came in definitely feeling the vibes. It was some wonderful people around. Man, shout out to your friend Chris.
Oh, Yancey. Chris Yancey.
Yes, Chris.
CJ Yancey, man.
Man, shout out to Chris, because Chris made me feel at home. I came in there and, I was like, I hate going places by myself, you know what I'm saying? And then I came to the event by myself and I was like, man, I was just kind of chilling and I was peeping out the vibe or whatever. But man, Chris made me feel at home.
Love that.
She made me feel at home. We had a good little conversation for a nice little minute, just chatting about random things, you know what I'm saying? About the event and about you and the wonderful things that you was doing. And we talked about the shirts and we just talked about a bunch of things or whatnot. And she really helped calm my nerves a little bit because I be nervous when I be going places by myself myself. You know what I'm saying?
We talking about girl Chris.
Jump on. Yeah,
girl Chris. Okay, because I got a boy Chris and a girl Chris.
No, girl Chris.
Okay,
girl Chris. Yeah, girl Chris. And so I was just like, man, you know what? She's dope. Man.
Yeah.
And I just knew that if you guys were like good friends, like she said, then I knew that you were dope too. And then I felt that during our conversation already. And so I was just like, you know what, man, it was a cool environment. And then everybody that I talked to was so awesome and they were so very supportive of what you had going on, which also said a lot to your character. Absolutely. And so tell me how you got started with the Indie Fresh concert.
So funny story. We actually started Indie Fresh in the middle of the pandemic. And we was just trying to find a way to connect back with the people because everybody was separated, couldn't really get outside at the time. So we said, you know what, let's put on a virtual concert. So initially it was called Indie Fresh Virtual Concerts, where we had independent artists come out and perform in front of coalition DJs and celebrity DJs. And that was how the start of it. And it's crazy because we put on the very first show in 5 days. I mean, I thought about it. It was an idea that me and my friend from California, Daniela, shout out to Daniela, me and her thought about it. And we said, we can do this. We got to do it on Friday though. So it was Monday. I found brand new dancers. Like, okay, let me back it up. I was a new artist at the time. So I dropped my very first song in December of 2020. In January of 2021 was when we did the very first Indie Fresh concert. So I knew nobody. I didn't know anybody in the street for real. I just did cold calls, calling a bunch of DJs and was like, hey, would you do this? Hey, would you do this? Hey, would you do this? And lo and behold, a lot of them was just like, yeah, sure. Yeah. You seem cool,
No,
and they popped out. DJ Hollywood was one of them. And he, man, when I say DJ Hollywood, he was fly. DJ Corrupt, I have to show mad love to them because they've been sticking with me since that time. They saw what I did. They saw the vision. They jumped in there, came, and then from there, we did the second one about 2 months later. It was even better than the first one. And we took a year off, came and did the third one, and that's what you came to. And CeeLo Green even popped out at this one, It was dope.
Look, man, let me tell you, I could have slapped myself. I could have slapped myself because I was in there. I was right there, you know what I'm saying? And I ended up leaving early, and I missed CeeLo Green. But you know what? Like I could have slapped myself. I talked a whole lot of shit to myself about that after that. But you know what? I was like, you know what, man? Show your ass do be getting up and getting out here. You gonna see him again. So it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be somewhere else. So I was just like, you know what? It's all good. But I really thought that it was really dope that he showed up to your event. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, look, that's really dope. So it is like a certain energy or whatever like that I feel like that people have to have in order for people to just gravitate to you in a way like that. Like for you to say, like you just started doing this, you just started doing music the end of 2020.
Right.
You know, your first Indie Fresh concert was January 2021 or whatever like that. And here we are 2022 and you got CeeLo Green pushing up to your event. You know what I'm saying? I think that speaks a lot. And like I said, just the energy of everybody in the room that I met, man, Eagle, Mac Tree, right, man. Like a lot of the people that I met and that I had conversations with, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And that to me, that speaks highly of you. Because they came out there to support you and what you had going on.
Even going back to the beginning, like you said, you was cold calling people. Who do that?
Who right, do that? Man. Who do that? Like the person that really wanted.
You earned some respect right then and there just from cold calling people. First of all, how you get my number?
I got on Instagram. I said, hey, I'm doing this. Would you mind getting on the phone call with me? They said, yeah, sure. Call me. Gave me their number and I called them.
See that right there?
That's what you tenacity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you call for real. Let me tell you. I mean, and that is very, very true.
A lot of times you get on the phone with somebody like that, they don't give you but a couple minutes. You grab their attention. You said the right things to, you know what I'm saying, to do what you needed to do. So
and to get them to drive out to Fayetteville. It wasn't even in Atlanta.
Right.
Yeah.
So they had to drive. They had to drive a little hump.
Yeah.
They had to
my auntie staying for
But look, and let me tell you, but like again, that speaks to your energy, to the enthusiasm that you had about what you wanted to do, your vision. You know what I'm saying? They saw that, and that like I said, that speaks highly. And so, you know, I'm gonna kind of sort of start out with a song because you sent me quite a few songs, and so we'll go ahead and I think we're gonna do What I Want To. We're gonna do that one. Yeah, that's our favorite. Okay. All right. So look, man, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let you introduce that since that's your favorite. Okay.
All right, y'all. So this is your girl again, Miss Primrose. That's Miss PRIMROSE, and this is my very first single that I ever dropped, ever made with Black the producer, my super producer. That's my homie right there. We've been rocking for a really long time, but when I came to him and said, "Man, I'm ready to do music," he said, "Let's go." And this was the very first song we put down. So here it is. What I Want To. Let's go.
Man. Folks steady having something to say.
I'm gonna perform for y'all. I got to.
Worry about yourself.
I be posting on the gram what I want to. I be showing off my ass cause I want to. Telling me what to do, that's what they won't do. You be forgetting that I'm paid and I'm grown. I be posting on the gram what I want to. I be showing off my ass cause I want to. Come on, telling me what to do, that's what they won't do. They be forgetting that I'm paid and I'm grown too. And I'm grown, you know, and we on. Come on, with my song. Check it, listen. Before when I can remember, always acted in my life. Keeping up with what they're doing in the forefront of my mind. The kid can't play, the girl can't lay. What they had to say, always frustrate me. But that was back before I found out that intro was the game they play. And now I've been doing my thing. It's right to get the show going. My life is mine to determine. And guess what? You with it. You heard energy is on 10,000. Wish you didn't tell me no now. On the right to my best life. Keeping it 100, that's the vibe. And if you checking just to see what I'm gonna do, always remember I'm a winner and I told you. I be posting on the gram what I want to. I be showing up my ass cause I want to. Telling me what to do. You be forgetting that I'm paid and I'm broke too. I be posting on the gram what I want to. I be showing up my ass cause I want to. Telling me what to do is what I won't do. They be forgetting that I'm paid and I'm grown too. And I'm grown. And we in my song. Now that you see me up here winning all the time, I'm on my grind and on your mind cause I'm fine. I know, but don't forget how you really feel, really though. They used to tell me I was looking like a little girl, and now I'm cutting niggas off when I want to. I be sweating like a boss when I want to. I fuck around and hit the floor cause I want to. Just remember that I told you. Posting on the ground what I want to. I be showing off my ass cause I want to. Telling me what to do, that's what I want to. You be forgetting that I'm paid and I'm broke. Come on! I be posting on the ground what I want to. I be showing off my ass cause I want to. Telling me what to do is what I want to. You be forgetting that I'm paid and I'm broke too. And I'm grown. And we in my song. In my song.
Goddamn, man. Let me tell that ass.
You are now off on Blast Radio Atlanta, home with $5 spin, and #1 station for independent artists.
Hey, look, man, we lit tonight, man. We done got exclusives, man. We done got performances up in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
So, hey, I hope you
Rose, she lit. Hey, look, no.
Shout out to Black.
Okay, shout out to Black the producer, man. That's what I'm telling you. Right.
Y'all got one for real.
All right. And you been stamped. It's the committee.
Yeah. That's out. I'm gonna play that on our next road. I'm gonna get you something exclusive. I'm gonna get you something exclusive. I promise. I know for a fact. my manager, he.
All I'm gonna say is,
wait, start that off. That's a dope track though.
Thank you.
All I'm gonna say is building empires and changing lives. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? That's what we do. That's what we do around here. You know what I'm saying? We connect the connections. You know what I'm saying? You know, we connect the dots. All right. So look, I want to know what initially got you into doing music in the first place. And we gonna touch on a couple things because I know a couple little hidden gems about you. You know what I'm saying? Per our last conversation.
Okay.
So, all right. So tell the folks, man.
All right. So like I said, I dropped that song in 2020 at the end. Before that, I was not doing music. I was in school. I got a psychology degree, graduated in 2019. Was
smarty pants
from GSU.
Kudos on that. Yeah.
But at the age of 8, I knew I wanted to do music.
Okay, so wait. I'm not being flirty, but I just need you to be a little. I want you more on the camera.
Gotcha.
There we go. Okay.
So at the age of 8, I knew I wanted to do music. However, I was discouraged from doing music from my mom. Love her, but at the time, what she knew was, go do something realistic. Yeah. Music is not realistic, right? So for some odd years of my life, I was trying to find what realistic thing to do, Right. And so I went to school for psychology. It was like, okay, I guess I can do this. But I started going to therapy in 2020. A series of events led me to therapy, and I did it for about a good 7 months before I even was like, this is what I want. I'm coming back to what I wanted to do. And when I, like I said, went to Black the Producer, me and him talked for hours and hours, and I was like, hey, I'm ready for this. I'm ready to do this, and this is what I want to talk about. I want to talk about my journey of, them telling me I couldn't do this, you can't do that, and I was frustrated for a really long time in my life, and I just had to kind of break away from that and be like, nah, I'm going to do what I want to. I'm going to do what I want to. And that's how that song was birthed. And that was my very first song. I wrote it. We laid the hook down. It took me about a day to come up with the verses because I was like, I have to really talk about how I feel. It has to mean something. You want to be right. So, right. So after I wrote it, went back in the studio with Black, we laid it down, and I tell you, man, we was just in there, just me and him. It was nobody else but me and him. Really? And then when it was all done and he was just putting little tweaks on it, I called my sister up, who's here with me today. Family support. I called her up and I was like, yo, you got to hear this because I'm excited. And I know you're going to be excited because I made my first song. Like, I was too excited. I made my first song. When she heard it, she was like, oh my God. And I let my A1 Day One Trey hear it. He couldn't be here tonight, but Trey sends his love. He heard it and was like, I know what I'm doing. He wrote a routine to that. When I say y'all, he jumped on that so fast. He's a dancer. He's a pro dancer actually for the Atlanta Dream. And, and right now he jumped on it and was like, we just kind of took off from there. Like my team came together. Everybody was like, no, this is going to go. This belongs on the radio. This right here belongs on the radio. So we just been pushing it. I made I did a release party for the song. A lot of people popped out in support, and everybody's just been loving on the song since then. And I really believe that I finally found where I'm supposed to be, which was what the 8-year-old me knew where I was supposed to be, That's
crazy to me. Out the gate, you came up with that.
Look,
yeah.
That's crazy.
Now I talk. The crazy part to me is how much I talk to our viewers and our listeners about digging deep and finding yourself and how important that is in the success of your career as an artist. Because this is an industry that if you don't know who you are, people are going to tell you who you are, and you really don't want that. And so I talk a lot about that. And so when you speak of you having to go to therapy or whatever to really just figure out what it is that you really, really wanted. The one thing that I love about therapy is it's all about you.
It is.
It's all about you. It's all about the betterment of you. It's all about what you need. It's all about what you feel. It's all about it's about you. And it's a way for you to really, really figure out who you are, where you feel like you belong, and even a roadmap to getting there.
Y'all ain't here. I said it in my song. They can't tell on you unless you say you're going to hurt somebody or hurt yourself. Right. Everything else, you can talk about it.
Yeah.
I love therapy.
And it's important. It's important to get certain things off of your mind. And either down on paper or, just letting that energy flow through someone else who's able to handle it in a way that when they're in bringing it to the forefront of you, it's not as abrasive as you felt it. You know, it's like a breaking down of it, a way for you to understand it, because that's the main thing. The main thing is feeling your feelings and knowing why you feel how you feel. Okay?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Feeling the feelings and having an understanding of why you feel how you feel, because that's what's going to help you to grow and build. You grow and build from that.
Facts, but you only get in what you put. You only get out what you put
in.
So
Yes,
that's the thing about
absolutely.
therapy. You have to be really honest with yourself.
Hey, let me tell you, I put in $500 a month. I gave that lady everything. Look, and I took out of it everything that I listen, everything. You know what I'm saying? I gave her everything, and I took everything that I possibly can. And at the time that I had to stop, I didn't want to. I had to, but even now, it's still a daily process of everything that she taught me, everything that she told me to do in order to deal with the things that I still am working through. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You have to do the work. It's a lot of work in that. And finding yourself is so important. And again, even more so in this industry, because these people they'll tell you who you are. And if you're not strong enough to know who you are and believe in that, then you're going to believe what they're telling you. And that's going to send you down a completely different road. So it's important. That's very, very important. And so from that and figuring out like, hey, this is me and this is what I want to do. I just want to know, like, everybody around you who told you that you couldn't, how did they embrace you after that?
Okay. All right. That says it all right there.
Let me just say that everybody around me now just wants to see me win.
That's it.
Now they're like, oh, she should have been doing this.
Oh, now you coming with that.
Right. Like, love them dearly though, you know, but I hold no grudges. I don't let nothing, there's no weight on me. You know, I don't carry none of that. If you can't.
When you don't know, how can somebody else know?
Right.
You know, so at the very moment that you
good.
stood into it, you had supporters, and I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
I think that's amazing because there's a lot of people who will stand on it, but everybody around them is still looking at them fucking crazy, like confused or whatever like that. And so to have that support is very important.
Yeah.
Especially as a woman in the industry. And so that I have to get into this only because facts are just facts. I've been through it. Last week I heard about another media person who had gone through certain things. And so I just want to know, like, being a woman and being in the industry, like, what type of negative connotations and things like that have you had to endure just with it being mainly a male dominated type of industry?
Well, there are a few things that I've endured, not even just from men, but from other women too. I've endured a lot of envy on the women's side. Some people that I thought were my friends and was gonna rock with me because they've been in this space a lot longer than me, and I've been riding with them on their music. But the moment I started doing music and I was going as fast and kind of accelerating at the rate that I was and did Indie Fresh, and they're like, damn, you just started, you throwing a concert already, I mean, you a headline, you know, they kind of fell off, those friends, and I was trying to put them on, you know, so I'm like, come on, we can all do this, but they kind of all fizzled out, and they're not here with me today, but I'm grateful because the ones who are with me are the real ones, you know, and they're gonna keep going. This don't stop. But on the male side now, yes, it is what you would think it is, you know. I understand that I'm an attractive woman. I get it. I'm in this industry and I'm in this space. So a lot of men do come at me all the time in all directions. And I have to put that line up and be like, no, because I'm not the one, I'm not dating right now. And I'll say that to everybody and anybody who asks, I'm just not dating because I'm very focused on what I'm doing and where I'm going. So I have to draw that line in the sand. And when people try to cross it, you know, deuces. I don't play. Like, I'm not interested. And that's just that. You try me, I'm sending you right on over to Shorty. You know what I'm saying? That's my manager right over there. I'm sending you over there, and he gonna handle that because I don't have time. So I'm blessed to have a team that looks out for me, so I don't have to deal with too much ish. But people try, they try,
absolutely.
But I ain't, you know, it's rolling off the shoulders. You try, you gonna miss out on something. I believe that.
100, absolutely.
Because I'm a dope individual, and that's not cockiness, but I know who I am.
Shit.
So You know, you can either rock with me and we be cool and we keep going, or you could try go the wrong way and then you gonna get left. That's it.
Word, absolutely. So how important do you think it is for an artist who is coming out to have that support, a solid type of team around them?
Well, honestly, I don't think I'd be able to do as much as I do without my team. I believe in myself enough to know that I can by myself, but it'd be a lot harder because you have to do, there's so many parts to this. It's not just going in the studio, making a song, and then it's gonna pop, and then you're rich now. No, it's like so much to this. It's so many moving parts. So you have to have a team. You have to know where you're going. You have to have your goals down on paper and keep it in the forefront of your mind at every single turn and point and pivot. And when you go down on the roller coaster, keep it in the front of your mind. When you're up on the roller coaster, keep it in the front of your mind. You just gotta keep going. But a team is very important. You have to have a team. You want to build a team, and you want to have people that you can trust, preferably people that you've been knowing before this, because I've known my team from before I was even this. They knew me. Shoot, my manager knew me since I was 13, 14, before I was doing any of this. So I'm blessed to have them in the position, be in the position that I am. And that's why I know that things just kind of pan out for me, because it's just flowing so effortlessly. So I just say, just stay on my path. I'm finally where I'm supposed to be and just keep going. And I'm blessed to have my people. And, gang, gang, Rose gang.
Word. With that, man, we're going to roll into another song. All right. Let's see what we got going on. What's up with this? Zaza. All right. Okay. Wait, let me. They want to act like they don't want to do what I want to do. There you go. All right. So, man, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to let you introduce.
Yeah, y'all. You already know. Again, it's your girl, MissPrimRose, MissPrimRose. And this is my song, Zaza and That Rose for the grown folk. Let's go. Hey. MissPrimRose. Yeah. Let go. Big game, black. Feels like we got the stars on the rose. We were first in this room. Chase on what you chase on. Let nothing ever wrong. I just wanna be alone. Don't fuck around, just hold it down and we can get to this. No. Yeah. You got that stars on the rose. Stars on the rose, yeah. We be twisted. That's stars on the rose. Stars on the rose, yeah. See what I'm spitting out for children. Come and get your kids. But if you want it, you can listen. Come and vibe to this. Tripping on the Zaza and that rose. Swimming shit will keep me on your toes. Man, if I open up my legs, this ain't a show. Until I ain't home, man, but you got roses, yeah. If a nigga trippin', I'm like, oh. Well, when that sounds so dope when I roll. Well, if all else fails, I don't need a boy toy, cause that rose is hell. Smoking on that good. MissPrimRose got that good. And if you got that good wood, we gon' be good. We were first in this one. Chase on what you chase on. Let nothing ever more. I just wanna be alone. Don't fuck around, just hold me down and we can get to this. No. Yeah. You got that we make choices. Play with your mama, don't come out here tryna play with me. Boy, if you tryna play, you know you gotta pay the fee. This ain't no type of shit, I'm just the type of chick. I ain't starting shit unless it's a business. So we better put some work in. Let's get to business, talking bubble baths and back rubs. Let me know. I'm tryna fuck around, baby, hold me down. So I'm tryna get to this oh. Yeah, I'm blessed with it. Said I'm tryna get to this oh. That's right. Get this pussy right. Boy, you about to get so.
might just be like I'm trying to get strong. Better come with that smoke, that smoke. Just wanna be yours. Don't talk around, just hold it down. Yeah, you got that sauce on that rose, that sauce on that rose. We be twisting, that sauce on that rose, sauce on that rose, sauce on that rose. We be twisting that smoke, drinks on, with your shades on, and nothing in the room. Just wanna be yours.
You are now rocking with On Blast Radio Atlanta, home with $5 spin and your number one station for independent artists.
Look, man.
So all I want to say is, Jason, bro, did I lie to you, bro?
No, you didn't. Look, I'm trying, if y'all ain't paying attention, y'all can hear like she going pretty much acapella here. We hearing it.
Yeah, right.
We hearing it like sister saying. For real.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
So,
all right, so I just want to know. So where did the pipes come from? Okay, so I mean, I understand that, you know, man. You started you came into this game, you know, a couple years ago. You said you knew from 8
years old.
8 years old.
Yeah, I was doing. So I used to sing in church. My parents are pastors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was singing in church, and it's funny because I just saw an award that I won at a competition back in 2001 when I was 8 years old. I won first place female soloist at a competition, and I used to sing. My mom even just told me yesterday that one of our church members confessed to her that she relocated churches just because of how I used to sing when I was a kid. She was like, I have to hear that voice so she left from one place and came to a whole nother place just to continue hearing me sing. And that I didn't even know that until the other day. She was like, so that just lets me know that even I was insecure as a kid. That's the funny part. As a kid, I had a very big voice and I didn't have any guidance to let me know, like, no, that's a good thing, So I was like, trying to dim it down all the time. But
insecure, but yet still intuitive, clearly, because you knew that was what you were meant to do. Mm-hmm. You just had naysayers, and so, man, and that is why it's so important for you to know yourself. I mean, that's the one important reason why you need to know yourself, because when you know yourself, you have like this. Your intuition is so on point when you know yourself.
It is true.
Okay, you know what I'm saying, and so. No one can tell you like, no, that's not it or whatever like that. Like, it don't matter, whatever it is that and so you're still going to be drawn to this, whatever that thing is, that
now
you know is meant for you. Right? Exactly. And it's but it shows in how you move and how you execute and everything, and that's important. It's important. It's something that a lot of artists need. And that's how you can tell, like, the people who just, it's people who want it or whatever, but it's also people who it's meant for. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's a difference. There's a difference in the people who want it and the people that it's meant for. DeDaProblem. Right. Meant for you. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Primrose, meant for you. Because your movements and your energy and everything with it just goes along with the flow of what it is. You know what I'm saying?
It's not the fact that it's not, you're not working for it. It's just natural. Yeah. It's easier because it's natural. That's what you're supposed to be doing. So absolutely, everybody else got to work that much harder to do what you're trying to do. So to do what you're doing,
I appreciate that, y'all. And that tends to rub people the wrong way. So I can understand how you may have had people who, have shied away from the greatness, who were blinded by the light. You know what I'm saying?
It's not for them.
Right. No, I mean, and not necessarily that it's not for them, but I mean, I can understand how some people who feel that something is for them can feel like it's not meant for someone who's close to them because they feel like that's theirs. You know what I'm saying?
She found her purpose early, like
look, man, and it just go back to what we talked about earlier and how man, it's enough room and opportunity out here for everybody. It's enough room and opportunity out here for everybody. I mean, everybody is bringing something different because we're all individuals, and so long as we're stepping out as our true selves, then there's no way possible that we're even in comparison with other people because we all bring something different and it's still of great value. And so, I mean, but some people don't have an appreciation for that because they are used to being in competition or things like that. Yes, and they feel like it's not enough when the truth is there's an abundance of everything out here waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? There's an abundance of everything out here just waiting for you to figure out that that's that's yours and it's what belongs to you or whatever. And so, the very moment that you figured out, like, okay, yes, this is exactly what I want to do. What steps did you have to take? And how hard was that for you, knowing that everyone around you didn't see that for you?
How hard was it? It wasn't hard at all because I knew that it was what I wanted to do. So I just did it. I wanted to do it, so I did what I wanted to do. Literally, the first song, what I want to. It wasn't I'm questioning. I'm asking you for your opinion. I was like, no, this is what I want to do. This is what I've been wanting to do. Now that it's here in my face and slapping me, saying, hey, it's time to wake up and do what the 8-year-old you knew what you wanted to do. I just jumped in there, like I said, called up Black, sat in there for a couple hours talking to him about, man, this journey, and now I'm here and I'm ready, and it's crazy how me and him even met. Black, the producer, and this is not tell his business, he'll tell you it himself, but when he and I met, he was homeless, and I didn't know. A friend of ours, a mutual friend of ours said, hey, I have a friend and he needs some help. And me being the human that I am was like, I'm gonna help because I love to help people. That's how Indie Fresh even came about. Me trying to put everybody on while doing it for myself. And I'm new to this too, but I love to help people. So I was helping him out. Didn't know he was a producer at the time. Just gave him some stuff. And 7 years later, when I was like, I'm ready to do music, I hit him up and that's when he told me, because I didn't know he was homeless at the time. He just said he needed help. And I was like, shoot, I'm ready to help. So I helped him. And then 7 years later, turns out, I'm ready to do this. I call him up. He said, come on over. We sitting there talking. And then he finally tells me that at that time, I was struggling and you didn't even know it. You helped me. So now I'm going to help you.
That's how it goes.
And that's how it went.
That's amazing.
That's literally how it went. And he'll tell you that. It was like, I didn't know he was struggling. I knew he was struggling. I didn't know he was homeless at the time. Yeah. So came back around full circle. Things just work out that way. You gotta be good to people.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's how you supposed to do it.
You sharing that story just made me think about like our encounter. So look, when I went down to the event or whatever like that, I went down there and you know how I go when I'm solo. If I'm solo, I'm not taking nothing extra. I don't need nothing extra because it's so easy, man. I left my rig. I left my rig someplace. I paid $200 for that rig. You know what I'm saying? And I left it someplace or whatever like that because I had too much stuff, and too much going on. And so, when I go out, I'm one of them people like I'm a minimalist. I want to be able to do the absolute most with the absolute least amount of tools. Okay. Yep. And so I went down there or whatever, just me and my new rig. Right. Me, my new rig and my phone or whatever. I went down there and she's like, you know what? You got your banner, you got whatever like that, you don't set up or whatever like that. And I'm like, no, man, we about to do all that tonight. It's about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need all that. I'm gonna stand right in front of your banner and I'm gonna do interviews in front of your banner. It's not about me. It's about you. And it was just something about when I said that and how she said, what's your name? Yeah. I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure, whatever like that. She was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was just something about how she said that and how it was just like, you know what? I just knew that she was gonna like remember me for a lifetime or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Just with how she said that or whatever. And so your story, it reminded me of that, and it just shows the type of person that you, again, man, just like you have a certain character about yourself that your energy is like it's out of this room. It's out of this building. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely wish you so much success in what you got going on, because you radiate like a star power, but it's like in such a positive energy and a positive type of light that is dope. Or whatever like that, and I know that because I don't brag on people. I told Jason, no, I did. I straight told Jason about y'all. Something I might be know she's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like some different level shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you know,
when we're out, we meet those people like D,
but we
you know
do.
what I'm saying?
We come across some really, really great people.
It's
and
like
I
we've
think
been knowing each other for a while.
Yeah, no, for real. The vibe and the energy is always amazing when we link up with good people or whatever. I mean, and that it says something about us and it says something about y'all too. So I'm just so glad that we was able to get both of y'all down here to come and kick it with us. You know what I'm saying?
So for On Blast Radio, we don't really. The music that we play here is like you said, it's mostly independent artists, but we don't play no bullshit. All our stuff is like curated, you know what I'm saying? Our whole playlist, the Live 365 playlist it's all good music. So
we love good artists, good music.
Lots of
potential. I know he came in and heard some stuff. We don't play around here, you know what I'm saying? He like, wait, who is that? Or whatever. Look, man, On Blast Radio, y'all can find us on Live 365. You know what I'm saying? Search On Blast Radio.
Right.
Look, all of our past episodes of our shows, we drop straight gems. All day long, straight gems. YouTube, our channel, man, is On Blast Radio Atlanta. I got over 100 episodes. I've been doing this show for 2 years. And I cater to independent artists. It's all about teaching, uplifting, and like just dropping information that's gonna help them grow and build and be better. And that's why I'm glad that I had y'all, because it was like it's artists who, man, like started out like regular, like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and a lot of people we don't get to see the stories, and know like the behind the scenes of how people got there. People pop out and it's just like, oh, you think like, oh man, they just been famous all the time or whatever, or they had like a lucky break or whatever like that. And no, man, people really be out here and they be putting in work, serious work in order to get to where they at. And I mean, like, to me, the whole point of me even doing all of this is that I know the work that it goes in to doing this and to working towards getting to where you want to be. And I just feel like a light needs to be shined on that. Man, all these other artists, your mainstream people, they get all this attention and all this notoriety and all this other things, but it's artists that's right out here with you, man. They on the trains with you, you know what I'm saying? They going to work back and forth every day, you know what I'm saying? Working towards this dream right here. And they never get the accolades and they never get the attention, brought to what they have going on. And so that's why it was important for me to do this, because I was an artist. I know how it's like, you know what I'm saying? I know how expensive it is. People ask me, man, why are you the home of $5 spin? Because I know it's expensive. It's expensive to get your music played. It's expensive for people to hear your music or whatever. And I get to say this. Bro, if you ain't got $5, this ain't what you're supposed to be doing.
So we just talked about inflation.
You know what I'm saying? Inflation. Everything is inflated except for us over here.
You ain't getting nothing for $5 no more.
Let me tell you, you can't even go get a sandwich for $5, bro. You can't get a half a Subway for $5. I'm sorry, you can't. Okay. So, I mean, with that being said, I just want everybody to know that, man, we come out here and we do this for y'all. The people that we bring on the show and on our platform it's for y'all. It's for y'all to see, for y'all to realize that just like you, it could be you. It could be you.
Right.
It could hit us up and it will be you. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how easy it is, because I feel like there is a lack of positivity when it comes to our side of the industry, the urban, the urban hip hop, R&B. You know what I'm saying? There's a true lack, And we got to do something to change that. And so, hey, look, man, this is my piece. I'm doing my part. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my part. And so I just want y'all to know that, man, I'm honored to have y'all here because it's amazing. I think you guys are amazing. And so I hope that, of course, we brought something to what you guys have going on just as well as you brought a whole lot to what we have going on. And with that being said, I got one more song for MissPrimRose, and then we're gonna close the show out with my fam DeDaProblem, Not a Game, one more time for y'all in case you missed it earlier and you was sleeping or you was dozing or you was out smoking, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna make sure we play that again for y'all, and then we'll have a few remarks too when we come back after that. And so this one right here,
I should have made you pay this before Zaza, but it's
okay. What, good? You like this one? This your thing right here.
Good makes me feel real good.
Oh, okay. Oh no, we should have played it last. You know, this is definitely we played it at the right time then while you're playing. All right then, so we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna throw this thing on, and you already know this your script.
Yes, y'all already know what it is. It's your girl, MissPrimRose. That's MissPrimRose. You done heard it 3 times now, so you can't get it wrong. This is my song, Good. Let's go.
MissPrimRose.
Like producer, shouts out to my home.
I remember when I met you, we was talking on the same night. Easy breathing, had me teasing, feeling like I'm out of sight. Romeo and Juliet, like poison pushing, popping there. You had me feeling like a queen, and I didn't want to stop it yet. But then there came the next day, I swore you would have forgot me. But the way that I've been treated and misleaded left me jaded, so I stay faded. And I never crossed the line that I put up all the time, cause I couldn't trust them if I tried. Now I'm back to feeling something that I'm not sure if I should. But the way you hold me now got me feeling like I could maybe start something with you, maybe try something brand new. You got me acting like a fool. I might fuck up and say I do, but all the things I feel right now got me feeling good. Got me feeling good all the time. Now you wine and dine, always on my mind. I fuck it up, he call me fine. Taught me how to trade. I'm in the back, we get that bag back. All his exes mad, but fuck that though. We poppin' tag. Now we gonna get meet me when you feeling zen. Energy conscious for the win. I'm rising when he stick it in. You got me feeling like when they put in all that shit behind me. Cannot hear the he say, she say, what they do don't even face me, baby boy. It's me and you, just take it in. Won't let them fuck us up, cause we focus loving this game to the end. I lay that cause she on it when he want it. Keep it calm and say 100. Yeah, I flaunt it cause it's mine. That's how I'm feeling all the time. And all the things I feel right now got me feeling good. You got me feeling good, you got me feeling great tonight. To think that I will quit is not a question on my mind. You've been here since that morning, never switched up on me. That's why I keep you close and value your company. You got me feeling good, you got me feeling great tonight. To think that I will quit is not a question on my mind. You make me feel like I could be your one and only. You touch it right and put that business where it ought to be. All the things I feel right now got me feeling good. All the things I feel right now got me feeling good. All the things I feel right now
Yo, we feeling good around this motherfucker.
Yo, it's your girl Big Show. When you tuned into the Truth Session, you don't get no realer than this.
They was playing undercover, piece of shit don't even mean. Boy, you better start the acting shit out here. It's not a game. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm the thank you.
Y'all need to read. Right there.
Shit don't even mean. Boy, you better start the acting shit out here. It's not a game. This shit too sweet. You niggas think you claim shit. Don't even know about. We don't beef and we don't tweet. We handle shit when niggas sleep. Mama killed the pistol down. She said she threw it in the creek. Whole family of bitch. You playing with fire. You play with me. My therapist, she dropped the jaw from all the shit that I done seen. She can't speak on that unless I send my hurt one of you niggas from the dirt with a little nigga. Pump the lows and foes and us and all that work and I won't stop this flow. We know how we came through the night. Don't hold your breath, we say it slow. Inhale and you bet not choke. Made his ass a TikTok joke. Twin on Mari on the road. We got glocks with sticks that fold. Crashed up bad behind the hole. You know how this story goes. There's one thing that you gotta know. Don't give a fuck what you say. I'm a hit by hitting millions. I be hanging around some killer bosses and some big OGs. They was playing undercover and some shit they don't even mean. Boy, you better start the acting shit out here. It's not a game. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm a hit by hitting millions. I be hanging around some killer bosses and some big OGs. They was playing undercover and some shit they don't even mean. Boy, you better start the acting shit out here. It's not a game. We gon' take this shit back to the street. They know how to get down. If you don't know, then you need to take the time to ask around. I know folks when they gon' slide in the time that I'm in town. Got my pistol in one hand, roll like a dog. We take trips and we don't trip on shit. You get into this paper, watch how you slip. Cause that could be your last. And niggas always hating. You ain't having out no favor. That's one thing I ain't got. Shit trying to call the world and niggas want to trap out the spot. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm the heat by hitting millions. I be hanging around some killer bosses and some big OGs. They was playing undercover and some shit they don't even mean. Boy, you better start the acting shit out here. It's not a game. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm the heat by hitting millions. I be hanging around some killer bosses and some big OGs. They was playing undercover and some shit they don't even mean. Boy, you better start the acting shit out here. It's not a game.
Ooh, let me on the remix. Let me on the remix.
You are heard of the radio
I like that.
Station for independent artists.
I had some. I'm ready. Open verse.
See, we gonna make room, goddamn. No. Hey man, definitely, man. Shout out to MissPrimRose. Shout out to DeDaProblem stepping in the building. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead, MissPrimRose, and I'm gonna give you the flow first, ladies first. You know what I'm saying? So this is your moment. This is your time to shine. This is your 5 minutes of fame. This is your opportunity to say what I mean. It don't gotta be 5 minutes. It could be more. It could be less. But this is your opportunity to say anything that you want to say. Give any shout outs that you want to give out. Of course, let people know where they can follow you on social media, any upcoming events, or even any songs, albums, dropping things of that.
Yes. All right, 5 minutes. Woo, let's go. All right, so you already know it's your MissPrimRose. That's Miss PRIMROSE. Follow me on everything at MissPrimRose Official right there. I just want to say thank y'all for having me on the show today. Like, I really appreciate y'all. I appreciate my team for even showing up. Jake Stone in the building tonight, y'all. My sister Petty and my manager Shorty. They call him the Cowboy. When y'all see him, y'all know him. Okay. When y'all see him, y'all know him. He put in that work. All right. So, but I do have something for y'all because I appreciate y'all, and I'm a giver. I'm a giver, so I love to give. So, I got some bags for y'all.
What's your sign?
Yeah, y'all go.
What's your sign?
What is it?
Go ahead and look at it. Y'all go ahead and look at it.
To the big show. Yeah, I see you put a card in here, y'all.
Yeah, it's real official.
That's freaking lit. Oh, and I got confetti blowing up, man.
Okay, so they call
confetti.
me the Confetti Queen. So my business is called Confetti Queen Designs LLC. Y'all check me out. We make custom T-shirts. We and y'all have the Indie Fresh tickets in there because it has On Blast Radio since y'all were a part of the team. So thank y'all for that. Again, thank y'all for coming through.
We gotta put these up.
Well, you know, man, I pinned everything. You see, man, all everything. I pinned everything up. So yeah, that's super lit, man. I
So the next Indie Fresh will be coming in September. Stay tuned for the
That's my
exact
birthday.
date. Oh, you September. So is my sister. She's September as well.
That's my first set. My first set.
You see me, so you know that's my swag. So y'all gotta cop a little bit of swag. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get swag all out. She gave me the bandana. That's a MissPrimRose bandana. So when you got bandana, you know it's Rose.
Look, that's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. And the PrimRose. All right, man. You had to get a swag right there. Oh, and my name on the back.
You know I had to go custom with it.
Yeah, you did that.
Thank y'all.
She went up for it.
You did that.
As an independent artist, this stuff is not easy. So when somebody, let you come on to their show and promote your stuff and do anything, you showed up to my show, and that means a lot to me.
That's how you make it.
So thank you.
You'll never be forgotten for real.
No, for real.
Sure.
I mean,
yeah.
You won't be forgotten because of the confetti.
You'll never forget.
The confetti is going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll be here. It'll be here for a while. That'll be here for a while.
So,
and then
check out my business, Confetti Queen Designs. We do custom tees, custom designs, your graphics, anything all the way down. ConfettiQueenDesigns.com. You can check out the Instagram, Confetti Queen Designs. I have Confetti Queen Designs tees, Confetti Queen Design visuals, and Confetti Queen Designs toys. We do sell sex toys as well. So Zaza and Rose promotes the Rose toy.
Okay.
So you hear that in the song, and we do sell roses as well. So if you
need, she made the song. She made the song to correlate with the merch. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead and play that.
Man, look, y'all better stop playing with it, girl.
See, that's how I go.
Yeah, so I take this seriously. So I love showing appreciation, as you see. So hopefully, y'all get my song.
You're greatly appreciated. Oh no, you in rotation. What you mean? You came through. That's automatic, man. You came in Great Star Presence, man. You definitely in rotation. So you need to tell everybody that your music is now being spun on Last Radio Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Let them folks know that.
And you can find it on all streaming platforms too. My stuff is everywhere. My team does a very great job of putting it out there. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my YouTube as well. We're gonna have a lot of vlogs coming up in the next few months. We got some work going on. New music videos dropping. Zaza and Rose, good videos, and new music. So we have some stuff going on.
Okay.
So I just want to drop that Big Show is always available. All cameos.
Yeah. We here for it.
I be getting my cameo on. You know what I'm saying?
I'm all about the music, so I'm
no, 100. I'm be there.
You say it. It's on camera. And everybody
you heard it.
I'm on call.
If you see her video and I'm not in it, man, you better question somebody.
Man. I appreciate my team. I appreciate my family, my mom and dad. One love. We're Jamaican, so we come from a Caribbean background. You know, the Jamaican culture is strong. So shout out, big ups to all my people and my family, my brother who's a part of my band.
Shout out to your brother. I had opportunity of meeting him when I was down there.
Yeah, Peter.
Absolutely.
So he plays the bass. He was in my band. Shouts out to my band, my MD Ron, Trey, my A1 Day One dancer. Everybody, man. Everybody on my team, my DJ NyQuil. It's the love. I'm full of it. I'm just full of love, and I have so much to give. This is just the beginning.
Sure.
Well, hey, look, y'all heard it right here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? From her mouth. Okay. All right. No, it definitely is. It definitely is. And so we definitely look for. What I'm glad is that there were things that I didn't mention. Which means you definitely have to come back.
Yeah.
So means you definitely have to come back. And so that's lit. It's straight like that. And then so that anything else you wanna
and shouts out to you for being
And so there it is. She didn't hand it right on. Man, DeDaProblem, man. Same thing, man. This is your moment. This is your time. Your 5 minutes of fame, man. Anything that you want to say, anything that you want to share with everybody, man, you go ahead and lay it down.
I can't beat the confetti. Hey, y'all know DeDaProblem. It's the committee. We stepping. You got, like I said, you on my playlist, and I'm gonna be hitting your team about some work, man. I'm a Scrappy be looking for singers, so.
And there it is, man.
We gonna link. I fuck with all of them, but you know, I appreciate it on Blast. Y'all already know since we linked, man. This love, whatever I can do. Man. You know, I ain't come with the gifts.
Your presence.
No, because I did. That's but like, they what I was just saying in my interview. Look, you gotta come prepared. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
She came prepared. That's a great look.
That's all right, man. We gonna see some TCE.
You got, but that it was a great example what you did for all artists, DJs, promoters, media. They come first, and when you come exactly how she came. You know what I'm saying? That's what you say. That's how you make an impact. Somebody's gonna remember you of that, and she made it very personal. That's you got. Look,
she did.
This shit ain't going nowhere. So make them remember you. So you know what I'm saying. Her brand stepping on that. She stamped their brand at the same time. It's all about the love. Like I said, I can't beat the confetti, man. I love the performance. I'm glad I stuck around. Your team beautiful. The energy. I'm glad. You know I'm gonna be back with some artists through this thing.
So y'all already know. Look, man, I'm gonna leave
the relationships,
y'all.
bro.
Facts.
I'm gonna leave y'all with a little song while we go over here and take some pictures and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So look, man, this is Facts in the Hemp Rap, man. This is my brother Dre Bills, man, Frankie Lou, the whole team, man. This is some Detroit shit. So man, I hope y'all vibe to this. All right.
He was in the comments talking about
you
can play
I ain't gonna leave my brother hanging.
Smoking every minute, I'm stressing, blinded by medication. Open to the zone of the gods, baby, this meditation. Forever dreaming, I'm scheming, forever fading. See the same seven faces when I sleep, cannot fake it. I can't shake these empty thoughts, I've been cautious, but now I'm lost in my car. No GPS in my system, my shit is off. Bitch, I'm gone. My creation's amazing, my chick amazing. Throwing six up for my gang and my vision fit for some Texas. I've been feeling this from the start. I got the realest score, no doubt. This one might get me wrong for the whole time, but all these true heights. Same nigga with the strap. It's some blue nice with a flag. This been too nice in the trap. You just going right in this back. Put this two right in this bag. Move bitch and you mad. Got like 2 sticks in this jack. For my past, I'm going after my future. No Russell Wilson. Got a bunch of bitches down for me and a bunch of niggas that'll kill shit. All my people in the building, I'm keeping it real. I speak with a million that came from above. Real baby, let me stop. Doing shit on the fuck. None of these niggas in front of these niggas, I'm fucking them up. TAC, got me running them up. When they come to them, bitch, I'm running them up. Shout out my stride, right? Disrespect and get them mad, right? That's right. This for my little bro black, right? All of these bitches need act, right? All of these bitches need act, right? Hey. Bitches camera talk, diamonds on the hammer walk. Man, I let the hammer talk. 2 grams in this film, now these facts. Yeah. Bring your ass over here. Always be facts.
Fact is, I'm that dude. Brown skin, couple tattoos. A nigga nutty like a cashew. That's a cashew. Hat trick like blessing. I used to send straight to the desert from 38 feet special. Took the weed and the wax and I've been a man. Big old fat ski bitches like to play piggyback. Tell me this whole time with all that. I just want cash. Smash the gas. Smash the gas. I draw a nigga try to pay me a scene and shit. I'm sketch my shoe. You can see me on the truth. So just want to find this clue. Me and the trap cahoots. There's no spill. All we know is money talk. Keep it up that combo. Get that cheese. Get that bread. Roll up. It's a combo.
Right, and we know who everybody is, but
you. Get that bread. Roll up. That's a combo.
Nice to meet you. Hey, look. That's my brother. Yeah, that's my brother. My brother and his homeboy. Yeah, man, Detroit shit, man. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Look, we gonna link everybody up, bro. That's what we do.
Everything we play is
hey, look, man.
I like that.
Let me tell y'all.
I like that.
It's a straight situation. Even the pictures was lit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we still up in here flicking, man. Listen, on Blast Radio Atlanta, you know, what it is. Your girl Big Show. My fam, I am Jason C. Follow us on the gram. We had DeDaProblem in the building. MissPrimRose in the building. Man, so many crazy things that's gonna be going on around here, man. Y'all stay tuned because y'all know how we link with folks, man. It's a family affair. So y'all better know that we got some shit that's about to be jumping off real soon, man. Keep your ears peeled, man. Keep your eyes open. On Blast Radio, ATL is where you can find us on the ground, man. And we're gonna have everything that you need to know about our guest tonight up there for y'all to see. Y'all already know what's going on, man. It's been love, it's been real. Wash your hands, wash your ass, wear a mask.